tired, man. Underslept. It's not good, is it? Am I recording? Oh, streaming. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, streaming. That's it. Okay, so let me think. So I've got a YouTube video out on the way. Now I can record or do this, whatever's, and then, yeah, guess I'm settled. Yes, I am settled. Where's my... Oh.
Mulan.
What's up, Jake? Is this a cry for help, this Mulan gaming? A little bit, but honestly, dude, I've been enjoying playing Mulan recently. I don't know why. It's been fun. I kind of look at it like, if I win, I get a good Mulan win rate, which is like funny. And if I lose, then my MMR goes down. And honestly, right now, like I kind of do want my MMR to be a little bit lower. I kind of won a couple too many games, I feel like. So, sort of a win-win to me. What's up, Canada? What's up, Sook Sook? How are you guys? Yeah, so I feel like it's kind of just like a winning situation now. I don't know what I'm against. Maybe this is a Cupid. Don't know. Do I want to go Aegis or Beads? I think I go Aegis. Let's keep it solo. That's not very fun. The heck, dude? No worries. Got school in a couple of hours? Is this your first game? It sure is. Yeah, I just got on. That's cool. Well, I hope that goes well. Give me channel points. Nope.
Please, stepping away for a moment.
Okay.
What's up, Snignet? How are you? Alrighty. Dude, I probably should have taken a nap before I started, but we'll have ourselves a little stream here and then yeah, I'll head off. Should be good. Only got one today. Yeah, same. I had the same thing this morning. That's good. Nice, nice, nice. You know, at least for right now, honestly, like, because I'm just waking up earlier to have like a morning course, I kind of end up feeling like I actually have more time in my day, which is hilarious. Even though I'm going to school. Am I gonna play Skate when it comes out?
Good.
I've never played a Skate game, so probably not.
Very
Hey,
good.
Snatty, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't think I can fit Stampede and Spectral into my build. Is there one you'd prefer to go?
Yeah, I'll probably go, honestly, both. So just go to whatever one's better for you.
Right on.
Oh my gosh, this guy is... What a teammate! Wow, okay, that's shocking.
I think I'm just gonna go Spectral first item. You have to deal with the
all
key, but you
right.
can get the Stampede when you want it.
Wow. You liked it, Kelly? Happy to hear it. Good, good, good.
Bask in the sun's embrace.
Yeah, the effort video was fun. I mean, I was obviously going to do it, so
Yes. Bask in the
I just
sun's
had to kind of get around to it, and it was great. Always loved playing Afro.
Minions have spawned.
I always make my Afro titles like different pop albums or songs. So I've been doing like a lot of Kate Bush stuff. I did a Sabrina Carpenter album this time. I don't know what I'll do for the next Afro video. We'll figure it out. It's kind of fun. Like I like having, I don't know, unique titles. I want to do better with that because having fun titles or just like little Easter egg titles, I think that's part of the joy, dude. Like when I have these like lame, this is OP titles, like yeah, sometimes it's good for you too, but a lot of times it's really boring. So yeah, so Cupid Aspect reduces your attack speed when you get hit. He's also going defense and shell. What kind of soy boy ass Cupid build is this? Yeah, this is a bit of a sad lane for us, guys. Can you hit the wave? Bro, what are we doing? This is not fun. Okay, this lane is grim.
Your right tower is under attack.
I think I actually lose this, I do. He's got shell. Bro, what is this? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. It's a Mulan game? You think she's getting good? No. I do not. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just can't fight, like, at all. Which is crazy, but... Oh well, my bad. Yeah, I should've just waited till I'm, like, level 5 to fight. My autos are doing nothing, what the hell? Got a shell. Damn, dude. That is not good. I really can't believe he doesn't die off the last trade. It wasn't even close, too. Pain. Alright, let's reset. Missed. My bad. Am I trading my mind today? Sort of. I mean, like, I don't really mind losing because my MMR's, I don't love where my MMR's at. So losing is, like, not a bad thing, and if I win, I mean, you know, is what it is, I guess. Do you ever sell Aladdin Lamp? You do once you're full build now, I believe.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
What's up, Nicholas? Dangerously in Love? Maybe. I mean, I try to make the titles a little subtle, but like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I didn't get that. Really? How did that miss, bro? What is going on? Dead. Bro. That's so fucked up. Damn, dude. Damn, damn, damn. What's up, a bird? I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Such a sad state of affairs. Goodbye, old friend.
You know, I think this one's cooked, unfortunately. I griefed a little bit early, but like, yeah, this just is such a hard lane. Like, I have no pressure, and I don't, like, my mana sustain is so bad. I just had to play it safe early. I didn't think I'd lose the fight that hard, though. But, yeah, it's completely unplayable. Because the other thing, too, is it's like I can't do anything about the fact that he's healing. Because there's no anti-heal. It is just not a good look. Maybe I kill him here. I can't even reach. I've missed a lot of pulls too. I can't believe that hits me.
Enemy missing middle.
Damn. What's up, Nova? Nice to see you.
May the dark first light.
Bro, I actually can't hit a pull. Yeah, no, it's so cooked. I can't hit anything. I don't know. Damn, dude. I think I had an angle there. I don't anymore. I just reset. Don't have enough for Devos, though, so the back feels terrible. Is what it is. Take it back. Maybe I just, like, don't go Devos because I'm behind. I kind of have to. I mean, that's not really a choice. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alrighty, we will just shove and pray. You guys, on the bright side, they have non-aspect Yorm support. Oh shit, you got a kill. Damn it. But like, we have to have hope that that shit just sucks. So like, surely there's an angle.
Enemy spotted.
You know what I mean? And then we'll see what happens afterwards. I think that's our angle though. What do you build? Golden Blade? Yep.
To overcome our enemy.
His build low-key does fall off, like genuinely. I don't think he has a well, it's really good right now, but I don't think this build is going to be good like through time. The Golden Blade like hybrid Cupid builds are like mid. Do you read YouTube chat? No, I do read it. I have them both. Don't worry. It's like a little scuffed on my end, but don't worry. I will see both. How are you doing, man? Shoots. Okay, so we kind of... Yeah, I'm gonna lose my blue here. Dude, I really do need it. And I can't ever get my blue. Oh, this is pain. Because I have no mana sustain. I think I just have to look for a quick commit, and if this doesn't work, we just are in hell. Bro, I'm losing this trade, by the way. Like, I know right there I won it, but before that, that trade was even and I played it perfectly. Half me, man. Lucky. Fair enough, I guess. Damn. Damn.
Your left tower is under attack.
How's your rank games going so far? It's my first one. It's not going too great, but that's okay. How are you?
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, no, we're just going to some sustain items and stuff, and should be all set. I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to get my build online this game. I have 7 Devo stacks. It is
Has been slain.
it is looking pretty much like we kind of need a miracle. We're in miracle territory, so
Your left tower.
we'll see what we can do.
Double kill. Your middle tower is under attack.
See, he's gonna show here, right? I got most of these.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
He is like inting super hard. I think we do eventually get a kill here with the gank. I don't even know. I mean, he has no dash. Maybe. He's got shell up. He's got ult. I don't think we kill him. Yeah, this just like doesn't work. I do no damage. This is sad. Oh well. Well, let's go back to lane. At least we get a little freeze here, I guess. I mean, that's kind of nice.
Enemy missing middle.
Could be worse.
On my way. You are capable of
Enemy
some
missing
things,
middle.
huh? Whoops.
Kind of back here. Can I have to play like Naja? Bro, I promise you, this god. I don't know where the sneaky OP comes from. That shit is crazy. You're way too, like, the problem is this character is way too risky, and if a jungler just wants to gank you, there's nothing you can do. And this guy wanted to gank me, and the game's just not very family friendly now. I don't win this at all. This Golden Blade spike is really, really oppressive on a character like this when he's ahead. I kind of just have to, like, chill. Once I'm, what's it called? Once I'm at some actual defense, maybe we're fine. I don't want to ult here if I can help it. Okay, I don't have to. I do have to, I lied. It's dead at least.
Shine so bright.
I really into that. That's good. Hopefully Poseidon's not here. I'm gonna play this wave. I don't really care.
Take this jungle buff.
Okay, we're not, I mean, I only cut down 500 there. That's not much. I guess it's something.
Enemy missing middle. I'll attack.
Sorry, Polar, my bad. You can't do it all, you know?
Enemy spotted.
Okay, I'm gonna go into... So Lash is, like, obviously really good. The problem is, I don't know if I really want to go Magic D this early. I probably just will anyways, it's fine.
Thanks.
Like, this lane is horrific, man. This feels horrid. I mean, the kill helps me a little bit. Like, I have a bit more sustain. My Devo stacks are still definitely behind, but I guess I'm like 45 is at least, like, playable. And, you know, obviously it's just rising a little bit higher than it used to. So we'll be fine. Like I said, this Golden Blade pickup does slowly get worse. But yeah, right now it's just like hell. He's gonna probably get my tower here, which I don't actually care about that much. He's gonna ult this maybe? Fight. Doesn't need to. Tower's done. Getting ganked. Okay, I gotta run. Hopefully I'm alive. See where I'm coming, not pause. Or we just don't have the DPS, man, ever. Tough. Oh, good try. Oh, it is pause. I have Aegis though. 1 second. Now we have it. Alright, well we lived. That's close, good try. We didn't play it bad, it's just not enough damage. We really need this wave. Okay, well back we go into Lash, obviously, like we said. We'll go these components first because we're into the Cupid primarily. Thank you, Steel, for the follow. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Ward the Gold Fury.
It's going okay, final. Not really too bad.
Right lane.
Enemy spotted. That's too bad.
There's nothing
Under attack. Retreat.
nothing too crazy. I'm a bit like brain delayed today, low key. I'm just tired, but it's fine. I kind of did not sleep a long time, but that's all right.
Right tower is under
This
attack.
Lash pickup's gonna feel great, and then we just like triple down on health. So I'm gonna go like Nemean Spectral. This guy wanted Stampede. I guess I can go with that as well. I don't know. I'd like to get a Magic Prod item, but I guess I don't need to. these long trades start to become really bad, but he wasted his ult. I mean, he didn't waste it, but it wasn't a good ult. Do I win this? It's close. Not really. I have to run.
Set up an ambush
If
here.
he plays it slow, which he will, I just die.
Middle. Enemies at
If I
the
fight, obviously.
The enemy team has destroyed the gold sword.
I think I still lose it. Wow, dude. Yeah, I can never win these trades. It's just a damage situation.
Completed. Enemies in right range.
It's too bad. I guess my build's worse than his, but like, I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm down 2k gold, fair enough. Maybe I should have just went Shell and just said fuck it. Like, I went Aegis because I wanted the anti-burst, but my lane was so weak. I probably should have. What happened to Mulan? Yeah. A lot happened. A lot of her weakness in this game comes in the fact that she didn't really get relevant +1s, where
The enemy team
in
has
Smite
destroyed the
2,
pyramid.
most characters get relevant +1s.
Is under attack.
You know, like, obviously they got a lot better. Like, Sobek was a really good god in Smite 1, and look how many, like, benefits he got in this game. He got bleed on his 3, he got an execute, he got, you know, well, and he got health back on his ult when he gets kills. So, it wasn't like that much, but what he got was really good. You'll notice characters that typically didn't get as much, like Medusa and Mulan, unless they have really big, like, stat. There's other things, obviously, but unless they got really big, like, stat buffs or things, they tended to kind of be weaker. The 3's off. Yeah, the 3's not great. Yo, Rob, thank you so much for the donut, bro. I appreciate it. Can you show how to lane against Nem and solo? Well, I can't force someone else to play Nem, but what I would say, like, big picture, what you want to make sure you're doing is really just, like, you can play your Nem lanes generally pretty slow. You don't really have to fight her if you don't want to, and if you're fighting her and she's fighting you, you know, obviously it'll kind of even out, ideally. I wouldn't play Mulan into Nem. I would play something that has a dash. I think that's really relevant and important. I'm going to try to get to this. You want to play something that has some movement, and really, like, most of the Nem trades are just about, like, not hitting into the shield, obviously, and just kind of playing the game kind of slow. Also, yeah, we just, like, sort of gave this up. I mean, I was trying to walk, but it's a bit undoable. Oh, it's too bad. This game's over. It's just bad luck, huh? We're down 15k, guys. I think we pack it up. Damn. It's okay. Happens. Was Uller AFK this game? Like, maybe lagged out or something? He's level 12. Not sure. If so, I mean, I think we kind of screwed him if he was AFK and shit. Too bad. But yeah, I would really just say, like, a lot of the,
Your left tower has been destroyed.
what is it called? A lot of the things with Nem is really just, like, understanding that she's a good laner. A lot of your countering into Nem is going to be more so a draft-specific thing, but you and your lane just kind of have to not die, and she really shouldn't have kill potential on you, assuming you have some type of movement. And you can kind of contest semi. Like, I like Bellona into Nem. I think Cab is pretty decent because of the slow immunity and whatnot. I like Mordred, sort of. Mordred's like a bit hit or miss, I guess, but I do like... I think Chalk is also fine, though. Like, now, if you're struggling in the Chalk lane, I think probably what your big issue is you're probably just, like, you really don't want to fight her unless you have your 1 and 3 set, right? Because you're having the double rain for the double auto attack speed slow. But even then, like, that's one of those lanes where I think a big thing with Chalk is if your lane's not necessarily, like, outright winning, you're very good at stabilizing and playing slow because you can just kind of snipe with your axes, right? Like, I would experiment maybe on Chalk, like, trying out going Aspect or non-Aspect in that matchup. You might like the fact that Aspect just gives you the rain damage to run away from or the rain sustain to heal from. Like, it, you know, they're different sides, but they kind of function both to be helpful in the lanes, so that might be some of it. But again, like, honestly, I don't really play against that many Nems. If there's a Nem in the game that's solo, it's usually me playing it. I don't have, like, a ton of games against it, because, I don't know, I just not pick that much. Tried. I know I'm, like, completely inting right there, but, like, unless we get a killer or something, the game's lost, so... Yeah, it's... my best bet is to try to 1-for-1. I mean, I definitely fucked up this early game, but, like, we were really behind across the whole map, and, they got some good ganks, too, that kind of... Like, I think my first death was obviously really bad, but I couldn't really catch back up, because then more ganks started coming, and we just were sort of lost already. Is definitely unfortunate. GG, though. I can, say sometimes it just doesn't go well. Yeah. No worries.
Rocks don't get caught. Unbelievable.
Defeat.
Stone of Binding is terrible, dude. You should never build Binding. That item is so bad. Even if it, like, stacks whatever, statistically, it's just horrid. I mean, our damage is okay, but it doesn't really matter. GG. All good. All good, all good. What's up, Cinnabar? Nice to see you, bro. As Herc fighting Chalk in solo? I would say, like, usually when people have issues on Herc lanes, they're trying too hard to combo people. Just focus on comboing your waves, honestly. Like, you don't need to... Obviously, like, you want to make sure you're getting your 3 off before his big damage, but a lot of your matchups and lanings are just going to be... I think people overplay trying to get the push-pull, and they really ruin their lane because of it. Pull the minions, try to get your 1 on him and the wave that's grouped now if you can, but if you can't, don't really worry about it. I think if you're settling just for clearing the wave, as long as you do it quickly, you're fine. Usually the Herc matchup feels bad into Chalk and or other picks because you're trying too hard to actually get a combo or you're trying too hard to get a stun and it's just not going to happen. And then you're like not hitting the whole wave or you know, and then he's fighting you, he's already cleared the wave, then, you know, you also have a wave hitting you and all that stuff. So it's just like compounding and it's really like hard to play. I think if you I don't want to say like make like a second rule in your head, but kind of a lot of the Herc like decision making should just come down to in the laning phase, like can I get a combo easily? And if the answer is no, you just don't look for it, right? Like right away. You just don't look for it. And it's no big deal. Like really, if you're stabilizing and you're even, you know, I think so often in solo, a lot of the times people get behind because they're trying to get ahead. And they look for very aggressive plays and they're thinking, okay, I have this combo, I have to get this off, whatever's. When like realistically, dude, I mean, if you leave a lane down 200 gold or even, you're not unhappy. So I would just say like get in the mood of the farming first, and if the opportunity is good, make it. But chances are it probably won't be as frequent, so you don't force it, I guess. Cinnabar Trove mentioned. I haven't
Your god.
dude, I used to play Trove like years ago. Not that much though. Trove was cool. I just didn't I took a break from it and then I came back and I didn't remember anything, honestly. This was many years ago, like maybe 5 or 6. It was fun though. Like maybe I'll play Trove again, honestly. Is that game dead now? Probably not. Let's play some Cuckoo, guys. I want to play Cuckoo. I like Cuckoo. Why is everyone banning Ares? Beads Burn is like obviously good, and when you have a support, like obviously you're applying the threat of like a relic force very early, and that's a really big deal because what do supports chiefly want to build relic-wise? They want to go Sunder. So if you're making the other support feel uncomfortable about that, that's a big deal. On top of that, his lane pressure is just very good. He's also like really strong just in general into most picks. His damage is very high, all those things. But the fact that he wins most duo lanes just automatically, or at least has good pressure in a lot of duo lanes, and that supports feel less comfortable going Sunder into him is very helpful. Because again, Sunder, like as a support, is mandatory, like almost always, and especially in ranked, I mean, I would say it's 100% mandatory. Competitive, 90% of the time mandatory, maybe a little higher. But yeah, if you're not having it in ranked, you're probably gonna lose. So yeah. Isn't that the Minecraft game? Kind of. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't really call it It's sort of like it is a little blocky, I guess. I would say the blockiness though looks more like I don't even know really. Not. It looks less like Minecraft and more like another game, but I'm not remembering what the game is. So GG, dude. But it is quite fun. It's cool. It's not super it's got a lot more content than I think you would expect for a free game, because most free games are what? They're like
Stars call to me.
they're like MOBAs, or you know, like a Fortnite type of thing. It's like, you know, obviously there's a lot of content in a MOBA, but it's the same experience just with different gods and stuff, right? But that's like a true like game in terms of like content and just like worlds and stuff to do. I never even got close to finishing it, and I'm assuming they're still updating it. So it's very cool. It's not dead? Nice. Hell yeah. Cab solo? Maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of just like pick off vibes, so maybe. Is this the sexiest solo laner of all time? I'm alright. Yeah, maybe. Rare Kali solo. Kali solo is definitely like... Okay, not really Kali solo, but Kali's... I don't want to say she's dead, but she's not what she used to be. Kali's definitely not a ban anymore. The nerfs have finally done enough. So you don't have to play her if you don't want to. And that's like completely fine. So I doubt you'd finish it. Well, I mean, I don't know. People finish MMOs all the time. I did play it like, I don't remember how long I played. I played the Summoner. I had gems on, like little things that I was getting. Gosh, again, this was so like, this might have been 5-6 years. I was in high school. I think I was a freshman. Yeah, it was a very long time ago. In the simplest way possible to explain, are damage solos better? If so, why? Simply no. Like, straight up, no. Damage solos give you a higher skill ceiling in theory. So technically, if I play a very, very, very perfect solo backline game, I have more carrying potential than if I did the exact same thing on most tanks. But my floor, as in like my worst case scenario, is so horrific on these picks that like you're gonna have a more stable experience all the time playing frontliners. All the time. So you have a much wider threshold of performance on these backline solos, and overall that's not worth it. That being said, they're very fun, and if you play them very well, they're very good. And if you don't play them very well, they're horrible. Completely useless, damn near. Oh, we're getting invaded. Okay. Okay. Well, that's why in the scrim video I started on the wave on Cuckoo. I didn't do that in this game because I thought it's a ranked game. It can't be that serious, but it is. So, you know what? Fair enough. Unfortunate. Well, not much I can do about that, guys. I got out-cleared as well. Oh. Alright, well, a little bit of a bad start. It happens. We do get chest camp, so it's not the worst. I don't need the blue buff too bad, thankfully, on this character. Really at all, but I just wanted the farm. I'm just gonna do minis here.
Yeah, so like that was really tough control.
Okay, I'm getting ganked by the jungler at level 2. Susanoo's right. He's like by our blue. He's gonna go to right mids now.
Tower is under attack.
Actually, I think he's going bottom rights. Thing is, dude, like, what is this early game?
My bad. I was playing a little silly, hoping.
Bro. Okay. No, he's just waiting. Okay. What the fuck, dude? Alrighty. I mean, that's just ridiculous, no? Like, that's straight up just grief, but it's fine. Yeah, this is a meat rider lobby, I'm not gonna lie. The Susanoo did not clear a camp, he literally just sat there at level 2, waiting. You know what? Fair enough. I should have hovered the right side, so that probably couldn't have happened, but, like, that's just the most insane play of all time. It is all good, boys. I'm going to spam laugh the living hell out of this one. Just you wait. Maybe I should have went Aegis this game, by the way. I do live there if I have Aegis. He just would have done nothing, so I didn't even bother. He's gonna back here. What is he doing? Oh dear. Well, I do not. Okay, well. That's not good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Guys,
Bro, fuck this
what is the
aspect.
start?
Your left tower
What is the start? Okay.
Shit is
Unlucky. Well, that's a Sunder down on Guan, I guess. Nice.
I just wanted to stop invade.
Damn, dude. This is really fucked up.
Yes, sir, good rotates. Good rotates that we would like to see. Who you went straight there the moment he saw Baron get Plex.
Am I looking forward to Osiris? I am, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Very excited. I lose my blue here. Bro, like, this is like the most unreal early game of all time. Like, this is actually insane.
Turn.
I've never been, like,
Yeah,
scammed like this. Like, the way the Susanoo played that early game is actually absurd. Okay, we got Guan ult for free. Missed half a wave here. It's not terrible. Is he just sticking totem, really? That's fine, honestly. Wait for his dash here. We just wait. Messed up. This guy's ult is really, like, slow, so you're probably never gonna actually hit that. I fucked it, though. I still could have maybe tried. He missed a full wave. It's a good trade for us. I'm gonna get book here after I do these.
Well, that's
I'm just gonna wait for fast, actually, because that's on the way. Alright, I mean, look, despite getting absolutely war crimes, we're even, so it's no big deal.
Be right back.
Alright, let's reset. We get book here.
Who you ran back to purple then back. No eyes on Baron. I do it 5 eyes on Baron.
B-dub. Exactly.
So you took TP.
Unfortunate,
Just
right?
go gold.
Sorry. Well, we got book now. I'm scaling, so I don't really feel too bad. Our late game is really good. Our mid game is very good as well. I just need poly, so just need to kind of get there. Had a bad tornado. It's all right. Level R1. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you, bro. How are you?
2
So
ults
he's
for
got-
me, and I have
Okay, this
teleporter,
guy's,
so I
like,
get back for
yapping.
free.
Okay. Sure. Are they diving? Surely, right? Okay, well they can't dive anymore. I don't even think they were diving there. I mean, surely they have to be. Yeah. This is just incredible. Okay.
Feel the cosmic breeze.
Okay, we got both their ults.
Your middle tower is under attack. Enemies in left lane.
Is YouTube chat frozen again? No, I don't think so. It's like a little weird. I feel like it temporarily freezes. Like I lose certain messages sometimes. It's just dude, like I have a dead spot, Wi-Fi in my room, and it is like very fucked up. I need to actually get that fixed. It didn't really bother me too much because it was like, oh, you know, whatever. And now it's honestly super annoying. Any good way to deal with Wukong? Honestly, dude, like, he's being picked literally every game. Like, you can play a character like Nem or something and just kind of stabilize and farm. It really depends because there's like 4 different Wukong builds that are good right now. There's like the tank non-aspect build, the hybrid sustain aspect build, the full in build, and then like a hybrid sustain non-aspect build. That's a little bit different. So because there's just like, I really do think banning it's just the move. There's so many, like it's so flexible in the sense of you never really know what type of version of the matchup you're gonna have to play, and you can kind of just tailor it to whatever's best for him and worse for you, which sucks. It feels pretty miserable. I recommend playing frontliners into Wukong though. Backliners really struggle, and really, I mean honestly, you just kind of have to farm, and the kill potential tends to be pretty low. Like unless you can force something, like because his ult cooldown is quite long. So if you can force his ult and then look for a commitment when your ult's up before his is up for the second string, like it can be decent, but that's just not very easy to do. And you end up like really forcing, and if you get ganked, I mean it's just doomed. Damn, dude. That's a Sunder ult, it's fine. Not enough damage just yet. Would a gem be good for this game? No, it wouldn't. Like, you still like you don't really change the Cuckoo build. To be honest, if I like with the amount of pressure that we got on our lane this game, we definitely should have been winning duo. We didn't though somehow. And then my jungler also died. Like, I don't know, this game is very upside down. But that doesn't mean, like, I changed my build for it. That just sort of means I'm in pain. Gem is just such a bad item, like Gem of ISO, that there's no point of ever building it, really. Me getting health, a little bit of health, and, like, some slowing passive really doesn't do anything. My biggest threat is just going to be that I do a lot of damage. And that's kind of how it's always has been and always will be.
Your middle tower is under attack.
What makes him feel so good? What is it called? With Wukong, the biggest thing is just that this aspect and build got extremely buffed. With Book getting buffed, with his proc items all getting buffed, and Gem of Focus getting buffed, he just utilizes them really well. And also the fact that Sunder is less of a solo lane relic now, because of the blue buff changes, means that, what is it called? It just means that he really doesn't have to go Sunder anymore, which helps a character like Wukong who doesn't want to go Sunder in the first place. Alright, so, I mean, you didn't have to go Sunder before, but it's, like, not as good to go Sunder in the lane, so the Sunder options are, you know, weaker.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Where's the boys, man?
I mean, I can fight him. Like, I kind of have to. We're on 4K. We were just getting shafted.
Has been slain.
So damn late.
Feel the cosmic breeze. Unite in fury.
Like, okay, guys, we gotta be in our own fucking jungle before then.
fucking way. Oh, my bad. I can't believe I died there. That sucks. Rip. I misplayed it. Tough, dude. Tough, tough, tough. Yeah, I don't do enough damage yet still. I can't believe I lose that. I guess I'm just behind. Damn. Do I rush shard this early? I mean, he's double magic D. And this is a horror. Kind of want to. I need pen or cooldown though. Yeah, I kind of have to. Oh, this is just very bad. Yeah, I think we're completely screwed. Oh, Gem of Focus. It doesn't really work that well in this character. So you want to use Gem on characters that have like really low cooldowns just in general, and if you're just throwing out abilities, it feels fine. Wukong, or excuse me, Cuckoo, like my 1 is very low cooldown, but besides that, I mean my 2 is, it gets moderately low, I guess. But like, I don't know, you kind of, it doesn't really work on him too well. I've tried it, it doesn't feel that good in my opinion.
Oh yeah, my tower line again.
Man, I can't believe I just actually just straight up died there. I guess it's just like, again, I should be always ahead of Iguan, but our start was just so fucked that, you know, I'm kind of just like never feeling good. Okay. No worries. Sanguine Lash, yup. I'm gonna TP here. It's like I normally don't do stuff like this on a mage, but this could go well, and if it doesn't go well, we lose. But if it goes well, there's hope. There's no hope, guys. This fight was completely lost before I even like got there. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this seems over. All good. GG. What is going on? Damn, damn, damn.
Defeat.
You know what? NP, remember I did say I'm okay with losing today. I get it. How do you feel about the mage items? You hate that 3 are a must? I don't know. I mean, I feel like every build has items that are, or every role has items that are a must. Like in jungle, Heartseeker's a must. Titan's Bane's a must. Crusher is usually a must, right? So I would argue every role has must build items, right? I don't think that's great, truthfully. I think you can argue some of that has to do with, like, some people will argue that that's just an itemization issue, as in there's not enough items in the game. I think that's part of it, I guess you can make the argument for. I think a lot of it also just comes down to a lot of the items are really poorly balanced. Like, I think, for example, with a lot of active items, they're very good, and then they get shotgunned with, like, really hard nerfs, and they're unbuildable, like Gargoyle and Phoenix Feather. Well, Phoenix Feather might be decent now, post anti-heal stuff. I'm not sure. I haven't actually built it, but I think the fact that I haven't built it might be an indicator. But usually, like, there's items that are good and then they get extremely nerfed, or there's items that are good and they never get touched. Like Heartseeker, for example, really has not been touched. Titan's Bane, well, you know, hasn't really been touched. So that's part of it. I mean, I really think that the fact that there's like 2 pen options in the game is horrible. I don't know why that's the case. I also think anti-heal being removed was also horrible. So you could argue that some of the variety, so to speak, even if it wasn't that interesting, did get removed. Again, I really cannot find for my life an argument where anti-heal being removed was a good thing. I've tried to like hear people out on it, but I just don't get it, like genuinely. So actually a little refreshing to see me lose. It feels refreshing to lose. Would you be willing to break down the Wukong builds by generalized matchups? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even think it's a solo lane thing. I think it's more of a team fight thing. So if a team has like very hard dive where they're going to be getting on you, as in like they have like just a ton of, yeah, literally just straight up dive, you as a solo laner probably don't want to go the int build. And if they don't have as much dive, let's say they have more characters like Loki and stuff, where they're a little bit more flanky, maybe a little bit pressed back, maybe a little bit less frontline in the draft overall, going the int build is really good. I guess what I would say is like the int build is incredible when you can just outrange people and kill people, but if they have a lot of lockdown and dive and stuff, gods like Agni, gods like Thor, that int build becomes very volatile because you do just like potentially get one shot. That doesn't make it bad. It just means it's riskier, and then you're usually better off going a bit of a sustain build. The sustain build's always good, so you can always just do that if you need to. That's what I would say. 2D's got to be reworked too. Yeah, probably. I mean, I look at anti-heal being removed in like the pen issue as more of an issue than the 2D thing, just because like at least on a mage, if you don't have Tahuti yet, you're not completely useless. But if you're an ADC or something and you don't build pen within your first 4 items, like people sometimes will build Tahuti late as a mage, like 6th item instead of maybe 5th. And they're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm doing less damage than I should be. That's not great. But if you don't build pen early enough, you literally do 0 damage, which is just like awful. And like most new players won't understand to go pen like first 4 items every game, maybe 5th depending on the draft. But if you're playing a hunter and you don't have X or Titan's Bane, your game's over. Like there's nothing you can do. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted final. I really appreciate it, man. Welcome in Elix, Kush, Crow, Sweet, and Quarth to the community. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you. For the new players who don't build anti-heal and can't play any healing comps, it does it for him. No, I mean, look, I understand this argument of like anti-heal felt bad to build. I agree with that. I don't think that's, but like, that doesn't, like, again, the argument still doesn't make sense to me. Okay, anti-heal feels bad to build, so we're gonna remove it. What? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Like, it's very simple. You just like, okay, anti-heal feels bad to build. Does it perhaps have to do with the fact that the component was 1200 gold for a tier 1 on Brawlers and Divine? Well, for Brawlers, it was 1250. 1200 gold components are a fundamental failure of the component system. It makes 0 sense. What's the point of incremental building if you have a 1200 gold component tier 1? 0 sense. There's no sense to it. It makes no sense. Literally not 1 ounce. Now in League they have like Rabadons, which is 2, but that's like a super spike item. So if Tahuti having that component system, okay, fine, I get it. But for Divine and Brawlers, 0 sense, right? Thank you, Final, so much for the follow, and thank you, Polar, for the bits. Appreciate you, Goat. So it's crazy. Like, that, of course, naturally, something that has very awkward gold spikes is going to feel bad to build. But the other thing is, look, Sustain was too strong in this game. It got nerfed. That doesn't mean you have to get rid of the anti-heal. Like, if anti-heal items existed in the game right now, would they be a must-buy? No. But if you wanted to, would you have the option? Yes. So how does that hurt? Like, I don't understand saying, okay, healing is too strong in this game. Everyone has to build anti-heal. So we're going to nerf healing and then remove the anti-heal items. Just nerf the healing and keep them. Then they're no longer required, but they still exist if you need them. That's, like, am I crazy? I don't like see the logic. It doesn't make any sense. Do you play Bari? I do sometimes. She's not really a solo laner. So, you know, sometimes you kind of just get the camp train and it's not a good time, but I do play it sometimes. It did go to Crow. Maybe he was in here earlier. Thank you, Crow. He's been popping off in the queues. Maybe mechanics. They're catering to newer players. Yeah. No, I mean 100%. But I guess like, and this is just where like, I mean, I think we have like silver player design here. Okay, we're catering towards new players. Yeah, no problem. I get that. Fine, cater towards new players. And that doesn't mean you have to remove the items from the game. They like if anti-heal came back right now, it wouldn't be a must build. But if you're seeing a 4 lifesteal Sun Wukong, you know, it would kind of lead you to say, hey, you know, maybe anti-heal's pretty good. Like, I don't know. There's just nothing like, I don't know, eliminating choices and builds that are like very cohesive and they just make very like common sense is just insanity to me. Let's play Anubis. I don't even know the Anubis build. I haven't played this god in a very long time. Has been working for the devs? I mean, I guess, dude, like, again, I don't mind catering towards new players, but I don't see how removing anti-heal caters towards new players. The only argument that people are giving me is that, oh, new players weren't building anti-heal when they needed to. They can't read? Like, that's crazy to me. But even then, even if you want to go that route, okay, no worries, you nerfed healing. Cool. But it's still strong enough that sometimes you need anti-heal, if not a lot of the times. So it's like, post-healing nerf, what did removing it do? Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. No, and that's great. Like, it's obviously good. Yeah, I mean, but again, like, okay, cool. Like, I don't think any of that stuff is, I don't think any of that stuff, though, is, like, conflicting with keeping a system in the game as an option. You know what I mean? That's the point. Like, there is a... So, like, the entire solution to what you guys are saying is that healing needed to be nerfed, which it did. That's it. Think removing anti-heal as a stat worked? How? Removing anti-heal as a stat didn't work. Nerfing healing worked. And then you still have these healing builds being abused that are completely unfightable. Right? So it's like, I just don't get how that makes any sense. I don't know. What makes Cuckoo and Anubis more solos than Bari? Quite honestly, I mean, not really much other than they just are a little bit safer in terms of clear distance, so they can clear from further away. And yeah, like, I don't think Anubis is very much a good solo. Anubis, though, can build kind of defensive and, like, still be viable. Bari can't really. But I mean, look, to some extent when it comes to this role, like, any backliner, quote-unquote, you're playing is not really a solo laner, I guess, by, like, a standard definition. But I don't understand how that... Monkey, I don't get how that makes any sense. Why would anti-heal keep people from playing the game? I just don't get that. Contagion is for to counter lifesteal. It doesn't do anything. Like, that's what it's supposed to be for, but in practice it doesn't do anything. If you build a lifesteal build and someone builds Contagion into you, it doesn't matter. Or, like, if you build Contagion and they have Yemoja, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, well, that's really what it is. They just dumb down the game. Like, 100%, which, again, I guess is fine. But, like, as a concept, it's fine. But, like, bro, you literally remove something for no reason. There's no good logic for it. It just doesn't make sense. No, they quite literally removed it. Yeah, but again, the VB, you're completely missing the point, and the devs completely missed the point too. Anti-heal was mandatory every game because healing was broken. So healing got nerfed, and then they removed the anti-heal. So now, with post-nerf healing, if anti-heal was in the game, it would just be an option, like every other item in the game is. It wouldn't be mandatory anymore. But it would still be good when people are abusing quadruple lifesteal builds, right? Which makes sense, right? No, I mean, you never needed to go anti-heal every game in Smite 1. Like, yeah, like there's a threshold, right? Guys, like if there's a soul with soul gem, or excuse me, a Scylla with soul gem, you're not going anti-heal for that. But the builds right now in solo and the builds right now on some of these mages are literally 4 lifesteal items in a row. Right? Like that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like that's not the same thing. No one's gonna expect you, like, you never, in Smite 2 right now, if you're, like, the draft they have right now, they have a Baron Aspect solo, they have, like, this draft, I don't need anti-heal into this draft. If anti-heal existed right now, I wouldn't build it, even though Baron has a little bit of healing. That's not a problem. The problem is when there's the emoji drafts with a Wukong with 4 lifesteal items and there's nothing you can build about it. You know what I mean? I mean, again, there's quite a lot of healing gods, but most healing gods don't actually heal a lot. Aphrodite heals for nothing without power. And even if she has a lot, it doesn't heal that much. Like, guys, I think you guys are mistaking the fact that because there's healing in a draft, you must build anti-heal. That's not true. That's never been true. I'm talking about anti-heal not because somebody has a heal in their kit, but because the builds right now are literally quadruple lifesteal in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Raw aspects? Yeah, I mean, but exactly, like, again, but guys, I don't think you guys, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So, like, what, should defense be removed from the game because it's good into power? Like, I don't know, like, it's just silly. Counter building is part of a MOBA. And, like, again, when it's mandatory in its core, yeah, okay, that's a bit bad, I guess I get it, but, like, again, healing got nerfed. Why did you remove it after it got nerfed? The only issue was healing was too strong. Cool, got nerfed, that's it. I don't get it. Cerberus is unusable now. The guy completely lost its identity. Most new players don't... I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I get that. But at this point in time, there is... Like, if they reintroduced anti-heal right now, what negative would that add? I genuinely can't think of one. If they kept the healing amounts as they were right now, and they reintroduced old Brawlers and Divine, what negative effect would that have? I can't think of a single one. Because you could just go the build you're going right now, and just keep going that. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. What are we into? Baron? So this lane is, like, a little scary. Because, basically, if I get locked down, yeah, bad times are ahead. The thing is, every Baron matchup is a bit finessey, where if you avoid getting hit by the 3, he's very skill-shotty, right? So if you avoid getting hit by the 3, you're going to absolutely fry him. If you don't, you're going to have a bad time. So let's avoid getting hit by the 3, and if we do that, lane should be pretty easy. So having good movement and also being against a bit of a brick mason are your ideal situations. I'm not calling this guy a brick mason, I'm just saying if he happens to be one. Nice. Huge. What's up, Omuk? Nice to see you. Didn't fail my exams? Dude, congrats! Let's go, bro. You were never gonna fail them, but well done, man. Good shit. But guys, again, you would not be forced to buy anti-heal in this game. If anti-heal came back right now, you would not be forced to build it because healing got nerfed. Guys, I'm not saying... Like, anti-heal coming back right now would not force you to build anti-heal. Because you're playing the game without building anti-heal right now. But it would give you an option when people are abusing 4 lifesteal items in a row to build it if you needed it. Right? That's all. And so you know what would happen? People would stop building 4 lifesteal items in a row. And then life would be good, and you just wouldn't go the item unless you really needed it. Right? Like, what about in a year from now when there's a Yemoja Hell Kamazot's team? You can't build anything about that? Like, that kind of sucks. No? Again, you don't have to build it, but you could. That's the whole point. Like, you guys are saying you would have to build anti-heal. No, you wouldn't. healing got nerfed, so you'd only build it if it was good. That's the point of an item. You build it when it's good. It wouldn't be mandatory anymore. That's the whole point. I'm going Golden Blade this game. You mean, yeah, I mean that, Court. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, man, you know?
Your fate is sealed. You cannot escape me.
Can probably kill him. Should be able to. Just gonna dash auto 2. He's gonna play it slow and run away, so we hold. That's fine. Do-do-do.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like, again, I really think a lot of people, because they mostly are like maybe Smite 2 players, or they just don't really like have the remembering of Smite 1, like, I think they just have a really skewed perception of what anti-heal like is. Like, it's not it was never supposed to be a mandatory item. It just, the healing numbers in this game were really poorly done. And once that got changed, it could have just been kept as an option, as it was in Smite 1. And like, anti-heal worked great in Smite 1. Now, it was a little bit too strong, in my opinion, and I think most people would agree with that, looking back. But it doesn't have to be too strong. Like, again, that's what balance is for. You tweak things, right? So, like, to me, just saying, oh yeah, let's just like remove something, just says, wow, like, we're not even gonna like put in, I don't know, like, it just seems like a very band-aid solution when they literally fixed it in the same patch. I don't know, like, they just went an extra step over for no reason. Thank you, Sean, I appreciate it. I do plan on actually getting a Thanatos solo video at some point. It just, truthfully, the god is like really, really bad. Like, I can't, again, I hate to say this, but I can't stress how bad he is in solo. He is awful. So I will get a game on it at some point, but I don't know when. I'm trying to find a matchup that it's like not completely lost. Because the thing is, right, the reason why sometimes I'm streaming and I say I'm actually happy to lose, I don't mean that I'm throwing, but I mean that when my elo goes lower, I'm going to get, obviously, games where I have less of a stake needed to, like, win, right? Because, you know, my elo gets lower, therefore I'm going to have, in theory, better teammates and stuff. I'm not dissing anybody, I'm just saying that's, like, how elo systems work, right? And if I'm top pick, which I always am, and I'm, like, supposed to be from the matchmaking formula, hard carrying the game and, like, kind of dropping a nuke to win, I'm in an already, like, semi-low impact role, proportionately to some of the other roles, and then I'm playing a terrible pick. So the game usually is like not even playable. And again, that's not me saying like, oh, I don't want to play X character, but a lot of the times when I've tried to get videos on picks that are a bit weird, like Geb solo or Khepri solo or Thanatos or something like that, the game is literally, we're down 7k in 14 minutes. There's no video to upload, you know what I mean? Because the game's already over. So like, I have like 4 takes of a Geb solo video I did like a while, not Geb, excuse me, of Thanatos that I did a while ago, maybe like, maybe a month ago now, and none of them were uploaded, not because I didn't try to get a commentary, but because the game was lost in under 20 minutes by surrenders all 4 times, and it like wasn't close. And it's just because I can't really do much on my own, because the pick is bad. So it's like a complicated, unfortunate situation where you kind of are like forcefully meta-slaved. I know I could kind of play casuals, blah blah blah, but really the best thing I could do is actually lose more games. Like FinoK and SOT are kind of in perfect spots because FinoK does like some silly builds and stuff, but he's just like 500 elo lower than me, I think. So like naturally he's gonna have much easier experiences getting off picks like that because his teammates tend to be better, like proportionately. So he's like, he's not smurfing, but he's definitely under the elo he should be. And the same thing with Solar Troll, like especially Solar Troll. But that's, I think that's just because he Qs a lot and he kind of runs it down a little bit. Exactly why not to play the gods? I mean, I could, but you know, the thing is, like, there's such, I feel like they're just such bad products. Like, I really do feel bad. Sometimes I've posted some videos where I feel like I've just done a really poor job. Like, the game's just like shit, and I feel like it's very low quality, and I don't like that. Now, sometimes it just happens. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I try to avoid that stuff if I can. I'm alright. Do-do. Thanks, though. Okay, I've got beads and ult. I am chilling. I think this Ganesha thinks I'm, like, in trouble, which is kind of sweet, but not the case. Alright, let's back. Oh, what the fuck? He jumped. What the heck? Good job. What was that guy doing? I can peel. Low key. Come on, go on me, Hunbats. Come on. Oh, no way that counted as my 2, by the way. Oh, F me, man. That's so unlucky. Dude, my 2 got feared, so I missed, obviously, but, like, that's tragic. I misplayed that for sure. Baron's gonna look to dive 1, 2. I have shield, I'm fine. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that's why we went to the right, though, because he's gonna go on blue buff wall if I stay to the left and just hit me through the wall. That would not be cool. I misplayed that. We could have killed him. It's alright, though, so rush the ult. SOT is on his way to Diamond, true. Fino, well, Fino, I mean, he just, like, he likes those types of games. I'm happy for him, man. I'm glad his, like, channel, like, he's able to kind of branch into variety. That's sort of something that I'd love to be able to do in the future. Not that, like I'd probably try to do something in Fino K's type of format where he's still very obviously, like, a Smite person, but he's not just a Smite person. And that's, like, kind of something that I aspire to have in the future. It just makes it so that, like, if one game you're not feeling you're in the mood for, you kind of don't just feel, like, stuck. That's definitely great, you know? No, I mean, I think that's fair. Like, the lifesteal thing in Smite is... I agree. I don't think lifesteal items should give a crazy amount of power. I mean, that's definitely a great point, or just like a crazy amount of damage to him. Like, Lash is definitely overstated. Now, if you ask me how do you nerf Lash, I would not say nerf the active. I think the active is fun, and even though it's poorly balanced, it's still fun. You just nerf the base stats on the item. I really think that's how you should balance all active items. I never think active items active should be nerfed, because that removes the fun and kind of interest of the game, and of the uniqueness that those things have that, you know, is kind of a big, like, I would say selling point of Smite 2. We're gonna die here, by the way, unfortunately. Oh, that's so fucked up. Really? Dude, I did not try to ult the Baron. I thought I was gonna... Oh man, that's so cursed. Whatever, if I ult the Hunbats, I always live. That's Hunbats Baron ults, I fucked that up, my bad. It's okay. Oh, that's really tragic. You know, we always live there if that was just bad luck. All good. We'll go into, I guess, Nemean here. I could go Breastplate first. I'll go Nemean first, that's fine. Is he dead? Nope, he's not. Good job. Oh, he is dead. That's too bad. Yeah, he probably... Oh. Close, man. Well played, though. Oh my gosh, what a talent. I was gonna say, he probably just wants to go run around and farm, because I know how shit that character is right now, at this point in the game, but that is a big, big kill for him. He kind of is, like, completely stabilized. There's nothing here.
Sila's over here.
Oh, yeah, but, like, there's nothing as in...
She's right here.
I'm very appreciative of the enthusiasm, but there's nothing here as in there is nothing to do.
I have Brian's going for his blue.
I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but okay, it's alright, never mind. I think we are not using our resources very well. I'm gonna walk mid just so this Ganesha follows me, and then I can turn around and they'll stop following me. Genius tactic, let's go, we're back to solo lane, huge! You know, really, like, just a good point of advice, guys. Like, as a support, don't come here. That's not even like me trying to be like, oh, I want to play my lane by myself, blah blah blah. No, like, quite literally, it's such a waste of time. Like, please don't come here. Just say, like, the Ganesha play earlier was great. We got some picks, but if you can't immediately get a kill, you're just wasting your time. It's way better to hover gold and just do that. Nice though. You started Smite 1, Season 2. This game is way different. Oh, it totally is, yeah. Like, I just think with Lash, like, the easiest way to balance the item is you just nerf the magical procs on it. I don't think the item should have such good magical proc. Like, I know 30 doesn't sound like a lot, but in the scale of this game, I mean, Genji's is what, 45? 50, it's 50, so it actually got buffed to 50. It used to be 45. But, like, Shogun's is 30 prots. I think that's crazy for Shogun's to be 30 prots and Lash to be 30 as well. Like, if Lash got nerfed to 25 prots from 30 to 25 and they took 5 strength off the item, like, let's just see if that does something, you know what I mean? Maybe it's too weak, maybe it's not enough of a nerf, but it's like a try, you know what I mean? And I would really like that. Again, I think it's much better in items stats get nerfed when the active is really strong, so that you can still build the active for its potency, but you feel like it's a liability without the active. Or like, not a liability, but it's weak without the active. And I think that's the point of those items, or should be the balancing point of those items, when the active is absurdly strong. So like Team Beats, for example, I think kind of had a bit of this, where it used to have 40 magical prots, and I think 300 health, and they kind of nerfed the stats, but the active remained intact, and I think it's a really well-balanced item. Now, it might be a little bit too strong still, but again, if it were to get nerfed, I would like and I would imagine that they'd probably just continue to nerf the actual stats and not the active itself. Because actives being strong is, like, good, you know what I mean? I think it's a great, like, design choice, and that's why this game's unique, or at least part of it. And again, that's great, but it doesn't need to be overwhelming. And I think way too many times they've kind of just gutted active items. All the way by nerfing like the stats, the passive at once, and then you never see them again. Which is sad. I think it is 25 strength and 30 prots right now. And it's way too strong. Yeah, it's 25 strength and 30 prots. So I'm saying it should be 20 strength and 25 prots, and just see if that works, you know? Like, is that enough? Maybe not. You might want to say maybe take 10 magical prots off and keep the strength the same. That's also fun, I guess. I just don't think Lash should ever be, like, a good first item when it's a scaling item. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it shouldn't be a... not that it shouldn't be a good first item, but the fact that Lash is the best magical defense item you can typically rush on most characters in solo, when it's a scaling item, doesn't make sense. And I think most of, like... You could argue that's like, oh, that's magical defense choices are kind of weak, and, like, they still kind of are, but they've mostly gotten some help, so it's not that bad anymore. As it used to be. Like, it used to be very bad, but now it's kind of okay.
That's her dad.
I'm just having fun here. By the way, I went Genji's instead of Team Beats, which is, like, super great. Completely forgot to do that. I missed. Okay, for now, I think I'm dead, though. Yeah, I am. And I play that so fucking bad. Yeah, why did I not go Team Beats this game? I'm griefing. My fault, dude. Let's get him now. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea. Let's go Nemean first. We'll go Team Beats now. Shoot, dude. Yeah, our team is, like, not really in a great spot. I feel like, our jungler's really far behind. That's a lot of it. Hopefully he can catch up. Yeah, Glad Shield is super shit. Yeah. No, I mean, Glad Shield's a complete joke. It's sad how, like, awful the item is. And it actually fits, like, from a stat perspective, a niche that should be better. But when you look at the stats of the item, you're just sad. Like, it's a fizz proc cooldown health item. That should always be really good, but the item stats are just pathetic. Like, it's got worse stats than, I would say than Phoenix Shield, really, right? I mean, not quite. It's 50 health for 5 procs, so it's fairly even, but, like, this item's so much better. And I'm not saying Phoenix Shield should get nerfed. I'm saying Glad Shield is, like, really, really bad. Because nobody builds Phoenix Shield for the stats, really. They build it for the passive. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about me. I really just want to kind of do gold. Like, I think we're spending too much time concerned about this Baron. Also, this guy's Baron build is really weird. Which is good, I guess, because it's bad. I mean, I guess it might not be bad eventually. He's kind of like doing it backwards, so it's strange.
Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer.
That's too bad. He can kind of just sit in tower, it feels like. Maybe we can just get a tier 2 here. We did lose gold, but I got a pick. Our team's map play is horrific, dude. I don't really want to micro people because I don't know, I'm not really in the mood, but I suppose we might lose because I'm not in the mood. Oh man, that's just too bad. If we get this kill, it's kind of forgivable. Sucks. Oh, good try. Damn. Yeah, like we're very lost on this map. Damn. Guys, I might get another Scylla Aspect game. I had so much fun playing that the other day. Yesterday? Yeah. I don't think we ever actually get anything here. Bro. That's so fucked up. I misplayed that. I freaking ulted the wrong target again, man. The Hunbats and the Serb were on top of each other, and I just hit the wrong guy. That's so sad, dude. It's happened twice this game. Really stinks. Nice juke. He's still dead though. Tough. What to build? I think Spirit Robe's good. Yeah, we'll just go Spirit Robe. Thank you so much, Solo, for the follow. How are you? Yeah, Totem stinks. She has less damage for each ult. I think Scylla's aspect is like one of the best aspects in the game design-wise, honestly. I really disagree with that. Why do you think it's bad? No, she doesn't do less damage per ult. She does a fixed amount of damage per ult, but it actually increases. With aspect, her ult is only proportionate to her mana, and hitting ults give you more mana permanently. So the idea is you just stack a bunch of ult hits, and you build defense and mana, and you kind of just, your abilities do no damage, but your ult hits hard. If she's just full damage, you just say, well, you never go full damage with Scylla aspect. That's horrible. Because your ultimate doesn't scale off power, it scales off mana. So you're just useless. Like, you're not useless, but you're just like, it doesn't make any sense to do that. And you're obviously just gonna get one shot. Because you don't have movement speed in your ult. So, yeah, you don't want that. Like, it's very much a tank aspect. That's why it's a support aspect. I think it's really cool. I like it a ton. It's very fun, I feel like. It's a very different way to play the game, and there's not really a character that has a similar playstyle because of the way the resources work, but I mean, I don't dislike it, just different. Man. That was just too bad, huh? I got close, but yeah, she is very fed. I fucked it up a little bit. You know what's sad? I think if I have this tier 2 magic prots there, I kill her. Or at least I live. Damn. Suki time? Oh yeah, no, that's It is a weird design, but I think weird is like, thank you so much, Soul. I think weird is, you know, ambitious. I like that. Like, I'd much rather have a Scylla aspect or something than, I don't know, something kind of bland like Souls, right? I mean, I guess Souls is like kind of interesting, but what's a bland one? Poseidon's. Like, I think Poseidon's is terrible. It's just very boring and awful as well. I mean, that doesn't help. We stole Gold Fury. Yeah, I normally don't really lose on this character, but I don't know. This game is just kind of unplayable. Like, I was very fed, and we just lost everywhere on the map. I couldn't rotate anywhere because there was no objective to rotate to. They were already gone by the time I got there. I'm just in trouble here? Oh yeah, I'm very in trouble. Oh my gosh. Okay, my bad. I should have held my beats. Damn.
That's too bad.
Got a nice ult, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, dude, this one's just tragic. Too bad. Too bad.
Has been slain. The enemy team has destroyed the pyramid. Your right tower is under attack.
I don't think tanks are bad right now, though. I really think tanks are in a good spot right now in Smite 2. Like in solo. I think they're in a fine spot. I mean, really the only thing that's like a little bit shit right now with tanks is what is it called? I don't think they really get to use what is it? Like I don't think they get to really do much with their lead in the lane, which is sad because they should typically get the lead. You know what I mean? But I really think they're fine. I will say Conduit is definitely too strong of a starter in terms of like the clear potential it adds. So that's part of the issue, right? This guy feels fucking tanky. Oh shit, I'm so fucked. She beats me. Rip, sorry. I mean, no, we're just really behind. Tough. Too bad. But like I don't know. I thought when Totem was not shit, solo was actually in like a really good spot. I thought it was in the best spot it's been in on this game ever. Which I mean maybe is like a low hanging fruit, but still. I mean solo is a weird lane, and I do like okay, don't get me wrong, I understand the distaste towards backline solos and stuff, but I really do think Smite 2 solo is definitely interesting. Like, the role's more open, but tanks are still the best thing to play overall, for sure. Now, like, you're gonna see, like, I just played a tank Nem, and it didn't really go that well, but, like, we were just losing on the map, so obviously the game wasn't gonna go well when I started rotating. The map was lost. But, like, these picks are definitely the best picks overall. It's just different. What's up, Kiara? Yeah, Scylla's aspect was unusable on release. But yeah, thank gosh they buffed it. What's up, Kiara? Nice to see you. First 15 all need to be redone. I don't even remember the first 15, but some of them definitely do. Bro, seeing Weekend's tier list and seeing like half of them in D tier was like super eye-opening. That shit was hilarious. He's like, yeah, this aspect sucks. This one's unusable. Hey, you're throwing if you use this one. And I was like, damn, he's not even wrong. Oh, man. What about Yorm? Yeah, well, Yorm's kind of weak. Super late game tanks are definitely useless, though. All the 3k pots. No, I mean, you're right about that, for sure. I feel like that's more of a... that's less of an issue, I feel like, in better games more often than not, just because people are more decisive on ending. So games, again, I'm talking out of my ass here, but I would say that it's more likely than not that game time, happens in other MOBAs, so I'm assuming it's the same in Smite. Game time increases in lower ranks and decreases slowly, like on average, as you go up and up. I'm not counting surrenders, obviously, in that. But no, I mean, you're definitely right about that. I think defense 3K pots are a very easy add in this game that would make a lot of sense. They're extremely adverse to doing that because of a reasoning that doesn't make sense, so I kind of have made my peace with it, but it is what it is. Needs jail time. Am I gonna watch the Suki reveal? I mean, I could, dude, but I just sort of feel like, I don't know, like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but I feel like, uh, whatever. I'm just gonna look at it later. If you guys want to go watch the Suki reveal, by all means you can. But I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, go, like, I'm gonna check it out later, I guess, you know what I mean? I'm not, like, super pressed. I guess the thing is, like, a lot of people go to, like, let's see the Suki reveal, and then let's go play PTS, and then they're tired of the character by the time it comes out. So I try to just avoid it until it's out, more or less. That's always just been how I, like, find more enjoyment doing it. How's it going? It's good, Zandy. How are you? Why don't they give the 3K pots half the stats my one had? Well, 3K pots, if you made it so that they had a threshold of pots you needed to build them, would be great in this game. Because the concern with 3K tank pots is that backliners would use them. But if you had, let's say the requisite for a 3K tank pot is like you need to combine 160 protections from items, backliners would never have them. Oh, maybe higher or lower. I don't know, I'm just spitting out a number, I don't know. Let's just say 160 prots. And then the 3K pots are obviously going to be fine on them because number one, it'd only be used on tanks, right, at that point. And tanks farm a lot slower than backliners. I'm gonna try to find some stats of this, guys, because it might be a little bit hard too, because I don't know if I have a super good indicator of a game. Okay, maybe this one. So Mulan, I am 12-6. Now, mind you, gold per minute is actually really fucked on this thing. Okay, gold. Yeah, I mean, gold per minute's skewed. I don't actually have 455 gold per minute. I have higher than this, but on the replay thing, it's fucked. I don't know why. I am 12-6-12, top damage by a mile, right? By a mile. I'm having like a legacy game right now. And I have less gold than the Cuckoo. Mind you, both of our stats are lower. He probably was about 570, 580, and I was probably like 570, 580. But I have a legacy game. He has an okay game, and he has more gold than me this game. Despite the fact that I have 5 more kills, 1 more death, sure, but 1 more assist, and I was completely stomping this game. If you watched it, you remember. The thing is, naturally, a full damage character is just going to farm more efficiently and quicker than a tank. And I wasn't even a tank this game. I had like 3 damage items. Well, I had like a Lash Devos build, you know what I mean? So if I'm a true tank, if I'm a Sobek solo, I might get a 3K pot at 35 minutes, you know what I mean? So like it definitely wouldn't be a problem. They'd be weaker because you farm slower. And also, you could just make them worse. It's just like if you're playing Ymir support or solo, and you're at 35 minutes and you build a 3K pot, you're just sad. You know what I mean? If you're playing like Pele Aspect and you get a 3K pot, you're depressed. So I really don't think there's anything that could harm it. It's something that you can easily monitor, but like most games don't even get to that point. It's just to keep it from feeling terrible for tanks. And I mean, it's a fair like point to say that I'm worried about playing a tank because of that coin flip situation maybe. Thank you, Menez, for the follow. Wukong ban. I'm 0-3 today, guys, right? Shit. No way we first pick Scylla, dude. Fuck, I wanted to play it. Damn it. Yo, guys, it's Vulcan time. Thoughts? Wait, somebody one is watching is fucking Kaizo, isn't it? Isn't this Kaizo and or is this Koja? It's one of them. I think it's Vulcan time. Let's go. Happy to hear it, Seth. Thank you, bro. Watch the reveals after it's summarized. Yeah. Yeah, same. No, dude, I'm a yapper. Like, I get it. But they do kind of go on. And, I don't think they do it as much anymore, but Bro, sometimes they would like, I think it was more so when Ajax was there, but I remember for like some of the old god reveals, Ajax would like go on and on about like some random like part of the outfit or design of the character, and it was just like, well, 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 you know what I mean? When was the last time you did a Yemoja solo? It was when the aspect came out. Yeah, that was that was my first and only Yemoja solo game. It was when the aspect came out. She's actually probably like kind of playable with a Yemoja aspect build. I'm trying to think of what I'd go. I'd probably go like Bluestone into Lifebinder. I mean, it wouldn't be good, but it could kind of work. It's sad because the weird magical solo picks that are like bad, like Yemoja, are really, really bad now because of Lash. So before, if somebody rushed a magical defense item into you and you were playing some weird shit like Yemoja, it would suck because you couldn't ever do anything to them, but they wouldn't be able to severely outfarm you because they didn't have power. But because of Lash and Devos and stuff, they can just ignore your damage, outfarm you, and kill you. So it's really, really hard to get a game for one of those picks. But like I actually like Yemo is a god I think I have like virtually no videos on, especially in Smite 2. I might have one. So I probably should get on that at some point. I will write that down. I'm not saying it's gonna happen today or tomorrow, but it will happen at some point. Vulcan's Pog? Yeah. You know, this guy's awesome. Oh, we're gonna say Giannis solo? Dude, I'm gonna fry him. Guys, we actually might get our first Vulcan win, unironically. Where's the... Oh. It's called Dual Mod? I really thought it was called Thumper Mod. That's funny. Nobody ever goes this Alternator mod, right? I don't think so. Yeah, this just seems like not it. Yo, they should buff this so it's like usable. I don't know, I'm actually not a Vulcan connoisseur, so maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think anybody goes that. Dislikes Aspect Thana in jungle? No, I really think Aspect Thanatos is unusable. It's like people are used to using it because it once was good, but I don't think you should ever go Thana Aspect. I think it's really bad. Even not just in jungle and solo too. Like when I play this isn't YouTube, I'm on both, bro, don't worry. When I play Thanatos, I don't go Aspect. I think it's such a waste. Because the problem with like healing thing, like it's a really cool design, but you actually like will lose the game going something like Thana Aspect because of Soul Reaver and stuff. Like you can't play. I really do think Soul Reaver and Kin size, but Kin is less of an issue because the item's not very good. But I think Soul Reaver should get something similar to Smite 1 where it has an upper bound cap. Because it really defeats the like Leviathan's Hide and Thanatos Aspect and stuff like that are never really going to be good because of Soul Reaver. Like at some point they're going to feel like a liability, and it's really shitty to have a scaling item feel bad late game. You know? Oh, they buffed it a ton last patch, really? Oh, no way, Kira, that's awesome. So it still just sucks, GG. What's up, Doles? Nice to see you, bro. Yeah. I mean, they could probably just do it so that this Thumper does more int scaling. Like, buffing the base damage would probably be a mistake, but maybe buffing the int scaling? But even then, I'm not even sure that'd do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, guys. Well, again, Vulcan, it's a win-win. If we lose, it's hilarious. And if I win, I don't know, domination. I have Sea Host and fucking... this is definitely Kaizo. That's not Koja. I actually like used to get Kaizo and Koja confused all the time. Not from like how they sound or anything, just like because they both were supports and they're in the same friend group. I am actually, oh shit, I think I'm subbing for a scrim for those guys tonight. They asked me, and I don't think they asked, they're like, hey, do you want to play? Like, sub in? And I was like, I didn't reply, but I'm down, I guess. I mean, it'd be a nice way to get a video or two. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Might just have to happen. Yo, these Giannis solo lanes, by the way, are so free. This pick is, like, not it, boys. Like, Giannis is fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I'm not a Giannis hater. I think the character's fine, but he is definitely not a solo laner. He just does not have pressure. It's very Hekate-esque, where your pressure is just so grim that it's, like, ass. So do I want to build, like, damagey or, like, hybridy? I think hybridy with aspects. I mean, I know damage Vulcan aspect is fine, but I like going Lifebinder and stuff. It's fun. No, dude, this, like, yeah, this guy with defense and just running around is hilarious. It might not be that good realistically, but I like it. Also, those are my Vulcan mechanics. I completely fucked that. My bad. Damn. Bro, this guy better not give me my first fucking Vulcan win of the season. You better step up, Lavanov. You better step the hell up. I get out of range. This still, yeah, because it's in the turret thing. That's what I imagined. Are you going to make a video about this new patch? About this one specifically? I don't know. I mean, this lane is a little less impactful because there's less farm in it, for sure. I don't necessarily think this role having a little bit less farm is like that bad of a thing. I really do hate the totem and rock changes, and I think most solo laners would agree with that. I don't want to say all because that's like, you know, not accurate. But I would say everyone that I've really talked to about it tends to dislike what they've done to solo this patch with the totem and rock specifically. And I do as well, obviously. So, I mean, the rocks are a little less egregious, but these totem changes sucked. But I will say, I think the totem change can get walked back on, and I really hope it does. Maybe me making a video is like the catalyst.
Don't go back.
This guy just beats my 160 damage combo, W. But I don't know. I don't think I have that type of influence, but who knows? Maybe. Stream it. No, I mean, if I were to actually, like, make a video like that, I'd actually, like, you know, present it nicely and stuff. It wouldn't just be, like, a live recording. Can't be, like, shit all the time on YouTube, guys. I gotta get my act together a bit. Full in? No, bro, it's not about being a wuss. It's just, like, I swear it's not as fun. Like, I don't want to be an artillery mage. I want to, like, run around in the backline with movement speed and stuff. That's fun. Yo, I'm actually really concerned though how this game's going. We're just up a passive 1k, 0-0-0. Like, not me, but like as a team, sorry. I don't know why I added the last 0, but that's not good. That's usually the markings of a better team, and I don't like that. I want to lose this match. I shouldn't have picked fucking Vulcan this game, bro. I knew we were due for a win. I like locking in Vulcan when I know I'm gonna lose. So I'm actually breaking tradition right now. I should have locked it in last game, dude. That shit was a perfect Vulcan match. It's back. Fuck, dude. Nice. Good job. Lifebinder acquired. Hold up. Oh, this Thanatos is fucked. Bro, did they actually lock in? No, he's out. Damn. Bro, they actually locked in. What's the win rate? 0-8. It wasn't 0-9. I thought it was 0-9. I'm 0-8 on this god.
No, youth commerce!
I'm winless on Vulcan. Time to walk into their fountain? No, I won't. I've never trolled playing this character. I've just never won. And I'm not even a bad Vulcan, bro. I swear. It's actually not like... It's just bad luck. And now I just pick it when I know I'm going to lose. But the first games were just bad luck. I actually fry on this god. Yo, I'm actually... You guys know, I'm 2-11 on Sun Wukong, I think. And that shit is actually bad luck. Now, one of those games was a DC, which was accidental. Okay. So let me absolve myself of one of those losses. I disconnected at like minute 2. Accidentally. My fucking... This was the other day on stream when my stream just abruptly ended. That shit was not intentional. That sucked. But the other ones are just... I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's just grim. I think one of those games I shatted up. That was like on release. No, 2 of those games I shatted up. One was against Karmic, I remember I inted. And then another one was the release Wukong. I played Strength Wukong, and we lost because that shit is unusable. The rest of them were bad luck, though. Like, you guys know, my Wukong literally fries. It's one of my best gods. Oh. Aw, man. Damn, dude.
Now he's 1 HP.
Guys, they collapsed on me. Fuck. I think I go Team Beads, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be mobile. I could go Genji's for... that's fine. This is good. Let's get a modifier. Get Shrapnel, of course. Oh my gosh, my team's actually sprinting it. This is beautiful. Absolute cinema. Will you play Yorm next game? Dude, Yorm's really bad. I kind of want to win. I guess I could. Maybe. We'll see. We're just allowing a 3-man... No. Yeah, no. I mean... we're not gonna... yeah. I mean, this one's looking a little cooked. Lemtium's 4-0. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Guys, be honest. Is me losing funny to you? I want like an honest take on this. Or is it bad? Or are you indifferent? Losing is kind of hilarious. Like when I watch people Smite streams, I want them to lose. Like going on Smite 2 tracker and looking at someone's history and just seeing like 6 losses in a row is so funny to me.
I'll probably try to get game once and then I'll go
you
back
know?
to mid after this.
Maybe I'm just crazy, but that shit is hilarious. Only if you rage? Close losses, not so much? Fair enough. Actually... No, bro, that you actually just injected a memory into my head. it was like a month ago. I was watching Chris T stream. They were like 0-21. I was laughing so hard. I literally tapped in. I was like, "Hey Chris, how are you?" Just 0-21 or some shit. It was real bad. They got destroyed. That shit is so funny, dude.
Don't run. Never mind. We fucked him up.
Stop looking at me on the tracker.
I'm here.
Nah, bro.
I'm coming, bug. I'm coming.
The bug is down.
Won't be dead. Sorry, I was dead myself.
It's okay, bro. I'm 0-3 today, 0-4, something like that. Yeah. I think I'm 0-3. Maybe I'm 0-4. But I had a Mulan game I lost. I had a Cuckoo game I lost. I had a Nem game I lost. Did I play another game besides those 3 gods? I don't think so, no. Just 3 games? Have we only played 3 or have we played 4? I think just 3. So we're 0-3 right now. This game is looking even so far. But they did get first gold. I'm actually behind this Giannis, which is criminal, by the way. I will say I don't think Vulcan solo is like very good because truthfully, like, what does this character do? He locks down the lane and builds a lead. There's not enough in this role to get a lead with. This is the chief issue with these frontline solos. Not that Vulcan's a frontliner, but like if I get an advantage on a frontliner, I get the totem and I get nothing out of it. Before I could, you know, get like 10 cooldown rate, and that's a lot of gold value, you know what I mean? That's 800 gold value for measuring by tier 1s. And then if I'm getting rocks, I'll get 10 rocks. That's, you know, another, depending on if I'm a hybrid skiller or not, like a couple hundred gold value. So it's really, really good. And you get these intangible leads that help having pressure so much on a character that, again, gets outscaled. So it really was great. And now, just fucking lame. It's just lame.
Your middle tower.
And look how this guy's playing. Like deadass, this is so boring.
Your right tower is under attack.
And he's even. Someone picks up a little grasp in mid, and it's worth more than the totem. Unironically, because mana is useless, so that mana stat sucks. An ally has left the game. Oh man, hold up. The obsidian grind, guys. Bro, they insta surrendered. Holy shit! I didn't even vote. Oh my gosh. No, dude. Fuck. Oh, man. Another Vulcan loss. GG. Bro, I had this guy locked down in solo. Shit didn't even matter. Oh, wait. Really? Oh, that's horrible. I wasn't reading the chat. Oh, dude. Hope everything's okay. That's awful. Damn, dude. How's Shrapnel mod good if you're not going full int? It's good because it's just that you're using it for the flat damage, quite literally. That's it. Like the 15 flat. That's your bread and butter. It's your only way for tank Vulcan to do anything. You need Shrapnel. It'll make your objective damage decent and your fights decent. Like him. If you go any of the other mods, you just literally do no damage and you can just get walked by. Like, people will just ignore you. Yeah. Well, guys, another Vulcan loss for your boy. On Fortnite, some would say. Well, let me reply to Kaizo, because I completely forgot. I have 4 notifications on my phone. 1 from my brother and 3 from my dad. GG. Alright. So my win rate on Vulcan is still 0%. 09 now. Thought I was 09 already. I'm actually 09 now. I was 0-8. Yeah, I'm just 04 today. Aw, dang it. That's so funny. I'm gonna stream the scrims. Am I playing Prime again? I want to, Sunprod. I do want to. Did my Vulcan gameplay impress you? Yeah, I'm trying to. Riches to rags? Exactly. Guys, I mean, like, I could stream these scrims I'm subbing for at 8. It just kind of like, I don't think there's a world I stay live until 8 p.m. So I'd have to restart and then do it again. Guys, I honestly, like, this is hilarious, but I actually think now that I started college, I actually have more time. Because I'm waking up so early to just go to class, and then I come home, and by the time I'm home, I'm like, I've already obviously showered and everything, and I'm like, everything, right? Like, I'm all set up for the day, and I'm usually, like, still, like, cognizant walking around and awake before I would normally wake up. It's actually so OP. You just sleep less and you have more time, bro. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Is Fenrir's solo still viable? I mean, is it? Not really. I don't think so. The thing is, what's tough with Fen is you really want to get cooldown on the character, but your like build is like Braggy's Tearfing, and then you need defense. So your like ideal build is like Death's Toll, Tearfing, Braggy's probably, and then some type of cooldown. But what cooldown item gives health? The only one is Glad Shield. That's shit. So you're not going to go that. So you're probably going to build a health item like Nemean and then you build a cooldown item. I just feel like it's kind of wonky for a build. And in jungle, you can go a similar build and not really care because I don't think the lack of cooldown is as relevant in the jungle in the early game, and you can kind of just build a lead. And the thing is, I think the chief difference is that you don't build a lead on Fen solo. And so I would argue because of the build path, like a very, like you need a lot of gold to be valuable to get your build online. And you typically won't get your build online because you don't get a lot of gold because you don't have pressure. So you're just sort of like a behind character that needs gold, and I can't really think of a lane I'm like, yeah, I want to pick Fenrir here. Like you'd think, okay, do you pick Fenrir solo into like a Cuckoo solo? No, you're gonna lose that lane. Like it's not a good lane. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not like it's not. You would imagine it would be like an insta-1 lane. That's not the case at all. So I didn't ban Wukong. The insta Nemlock. Holy crap. Hey, you guys asked for Yorm. I'll play Yorm, sure. Thank you, Laser, for the follow. I appreciate it. Jungler, yeah, it's definitely something. You losing helps me learn more. Oh, it's alright. No, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, somebody had to leave on my team. How do you play carry at a high level? I mean, really, like a lot of ADC is to die as little as possible. That's just like the backliner's job in general. ADCs are probably the most Scolder line characters on the map, and you're splitting a lot early. So dying early is a really big problem, but you need to factor in the fact that like your damage potential even early with purple buff is really high. So you need to like, I think, thread this balance between surviving but also actually like applying pressure, because it's not like mid lane where you can just clear waves and not fight each other. You do fight each other a lot in duo. If you're able to play on the 3 camps duo side, purple, the mid duo camp, and their purple, you'll do well if you're consistently on time for those things and stuff. But ADC is a complicated role. Like, it gets a lot different as you get better. I mean, I would just say, like, as with everything, you just try to be consistent with your character picks. If you have a support to duo with, just so you can like get some more consistency there, that's really nice and I think really helpful to get better as well. Even if it's just some random dude you find in ranked, like, by all means. What does Yorm's aspect do? A couple of things. So it makes my 1 no longer tick, that's the drawback, but it gives me damage mitigations and allies damage mitigations if they stand in it. I'm not actually sure how much it is, it's not a lot, but it's a little. It also lowers my 1 cooldown for standing in it, so with Yorm aspect, you don't regen your breath quicker when you're in the pools, you just get your 1 cooldown lowered when you're in the pools. The 2 is effectively the same, except it has a strength buff attached to it that's like a team buff. So it's effectively an aura buff when you 2, and then your 3 knocks up higher. So I think it's just a better version of the god, truthfully. But he's still not very good. Because the big problem with Yorm is, like, his items just don't really fit this game. Or, excuse me, his items aren't in this game. That's the big problem with Yorm. So until that gets resolved, he's going to be a really nice lane pressure character who doesn't feel incredible with any build. Now, I think he's okay. Like, I don't think he's horrible, but he's not great. How do you know when to apply pressure? When you hit your power spikes, you play a lot of Jingwei and you want to get better? Well, like, you want to, so, like, I think in the early laning phase, right, you want to make sure, you play for camps, right? So if a camp is coming up, be it the chest camp, you don't have to worry about the top back camps too much. But the chest camp and the blue buff, like, or not the blue buff, the chest this and this, right? You want to make sure you are playing for those. So you fight before those, after those. If you're playing a guy like Jingwei, you can also just scale, but you don't want to be losing camps. That's really the big thing. So you fight before camps, make sure you get them. If you get them consistently, you'll win a lot. Can you give me a viable Odin build? Yeah, there's a couple, but one you could go is Bluestone into Devos, Umbral Link, Lash, Breastplate, Nemean, and Spirit Robe. Dude, no, quite literally. Like, Yorm not having Tainted is heartbreaking. That shit sucks. He is the most Tainted reliant character of all time. Not gonna lie. That's a big part of it. But it's also Gem of Iso sucks in this game. Soul Reaver doesn't work the same. E-Staff's not in the game. Curse Weaver's not in the game. I mean, it's a lot of those things, you know. And no Flat Pen as well. Flat Pen was really good on Yorm. So he's suffering for sure. So we're into Apollo solo with Aspect, which this is obviously an annoying character, but like it's not nearly as bad as they used to be. If you kind of pot up, I went Aegis because they have like Nem and stuff. Yorm is actually one of the few tanks in the game that can literally always go Aegis and be happy, which is kind of unique. I like Aegis in general, but it's actually very good on this god. Because he's not really a true tank. Although with Aspect, I guess he becomes a bit more of one. And we have a lot of different items we can go on this character. So, not again, I'm saying that, but I want you to understand. I'm saying we have a lot of items we can go. That doesn't necessarily mean they're good. We just have choices. Whether they're good or not, it's a different story. But yeah, these matchups I don't think are nearly as bad as they used to be. Apollo just got worse like through time in solo with the Aspect, thankfully. That shit was OP on launch. And now it's annoying, but not too bad. I think Yorm deals with it okay. Is Mystical Mail not viable? No, it is. It just, there's multiple builds. I gave you one without it. You could just look at my YouTube videos if you want like a different Odin build. I've done different ones in different videos. Alright, so far so good. Doing really, really solid so far. And, yeah, we're kind of just coasting. Team's doing alright, too. Love to see it. Yorm I actually like to win on, or I would like to win on. So, yeah. But this is, I think, how I'm, like, slowly finding a way to enjoy ranks more. Try to, like, really curate good win rates on certain picks and, like, kind of laugh about bad ones on other picks. It's a little mini game for me. It's fun. You gotta find a way to keep yourself, like, enjoying it when you're having some rough ones. How can you improve positioning? I would say, like, in general, well, look, number one, whatever I say, I want to be clear, like, there is no remedy better than just playing. So you can hear, like, a million buzzwords, but ultimately playing is going to help you the most, right? But I would say probably the most important thing is to just, like, the easiest thing you could do is literally just die less. Like, even if you're doing less damage, I want you to just, like, limit dying. Like, if you're having a ton of deaths, dude, you are definitely making mistakes with your positioning. I think it's better for you to learn to die less in general first, and then play more aggressive second, personally. So, I mean, that just means simple things like holding your dash. You don't dash in, you don't jump in, stuff like that. Now, if you watch me play ADC, sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I kind of run it down. Like, I think my last ADC video was on Artemis, and I went like 12, 12, and 12. I mean, sometimes you're going to die a lot, don't get me wrong, but at that point, if you're going to die a lot, do a lot of damage. And if you're going to die a lot and do no damage, you may as well not be dying. So, I guess that's how I look at it. If you find yourself consistently dying a lot and your damage is low, you may as well just like play very passive. And if you're dying a lot but doing a lot of damage, it's not nearly as bad. But your goal is going to be to kind of, again, like still work on playing safe. Because whenever you're not dying, you're just going to be farming better accidentally. And if you're farming good in ADC, you're going to do better. And obviously that's going to transcend to team fights as well. So really just like making sure you play for your safety above all, and you kind of understand that just because you're in range of someone and you can hit them doesn't mean you have to. Your positioning is the most important thing, not you getting damage off in that second. That's important on mages too. Leviathan's Hater. Yeah, well, it's good on this character. This is the only character you can use Leviathan side. Like, literally the only one. So it's fun to build it, because I like the item a lot. It's just not very good. And, you know, like, you guys are going to see if they go... It does live here, unfortunately. But if they go Soul Reaver, which they very well may, we're going to be very sad. So, yeah. It's okay. It's all good. Got a wave shove, it's still not bad. And even then, like, I don't need to build this. I'm just doing it because, well, I don't know, I chose to. Go breastplate here. Having fun while playing Smite? Dude, I have fun while playing Smite, but I don't really get bothered by losses. That helps a lot, for the most part. Can't say all the time. I will say this schedule, though, feels nice. Streaming at around this time feels really good. I could have started streaming a tiny bit earlier today, but I was like low-key bed rotting after I got home, so yeah. That'll probably continue to happen, I won't lie. When yogis. Also, yeah, this Apollo aspect build from behind is like very useless, so that's good for us. I think this Apollo is going to do next to nothing unless he gets a kill soon, which it won't be on us. Do you have an ADC player you would recommend, like when you recommended Bayro? For YouTube, I can't really say I have one. I mean, Zatman posts... The problem with, like, I can recommend you guys good players, but, like, the reason why I recommended Bayro for mid was because he came to me and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, be, like, doing play-by-plays and stuff and actually, like, trying to show how to play the character rather than just playing well. And a big problem MOBAs in general have is that a lot of the good players just refuse to talk, and it's, like, really, honestly stupid. But... I think the best ADC you could watch to like get better is Donut Doug. He streams. He doesn't do anything on YouTube, but I can't think of an ADC who actually does stuff on YouTube, like actively. That's why like I try to like kind of get in ADC videos time to time, but it's never gonna be super consistent. I know I'm not the best ADC, right? So I'm fine. Like I'm serviceable, but yeah. It's an opportunity, though. You think about it, like, that's why I gotta post more ADC videos. We're gonna have a monopoly on YouTube if we do that. You know? Like, solo, I actually came into the contested role in terms of, like, YouTube. And we're doing alright, you know? It was Donut Dog. It's Donut Dog 7 on Twitch. He's probably going to be live tonight, I'd assume. Don't know actually, but he was yesterday. Can you change my... I won't do that. I will not be changing my channel name. A bit of time to wait here, that's fine though. Trey and Zaxby mirror last night. Felt good until 15 minutes in. Yeah. I really hope, like maybe this is like a very far cry from actually ever happening, but I really hope Ymir's aspect whenever it comes out, they kind of try to do what they do with Trundle in League of Legends. So if you haven't played League, Trundle like kind of looks like Ymir. He's like an ice giant troll. And he's a auto attacker. he has a kit very different from Ymir, but his ultimate is effectively just like a stat increase. Gives him, he steals prots from the other. It's kind of like a Nemesis ult, more or less. And he's just an auto attacker, and he runs around split pushing and 1v1ing people. He's very fun and very easy, but I would really like to see, like, for Ymir, them give him a way to make, like, auto attack Ymir actually not, like, memeable and just shit. And I think a lot of that would probably be, like, changing his freeze to something completely different and making his ultimate not like a self-roodle and like a stat buff type of thing. So you could actually build like a damage Ymir and not just like be griefing. Like, that'd be really fun. I don't know if you guys like are on the wavelength with me on that, or be like, no, that'd be shit. But I'd really like something like that. Like, I think it'd be so cool. Again, it's one of those aspects, I guess, that conceptually though would be a little bit maybe more effort, and so they might just never do it. But yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Because, like, I think a mage Ymir aspect would be such a miss. Oh, that's... I wouldn't have killed him with that anyways, I want to be clear, but that was a bit awkward. I tried to peel him the most I could. I'm sorry, bro.
I got the mid laner a little low.
Fuck, dude. I'm so dead. I can't go through the... What? I can't go through the portal? Dude, that's such a scam. I didn't know that. Bro. Is that just like a bug, or am I actually just not allowed to? Yeah, Aaron, I was like low-key ranting about this earlier, so I won't get into it super hard, but I think the healing nerfs were great. I don't think removing anti-heal makes any sense. Healing nerfs were great, but you could have just kept anti-heal and it would have been perfect. As a choice. Them removing it was a really bad decision to me. Alright, we'll go Spirit Robe maybe? I actually... no, excuse me. We always go Prophetic on this character. I completely forgot. Have you seen... No, I know. Like, I get that, but still. It's not how it works, dude. Hercules and his passive can go through, and he's gigantic too. Plus, bro, I'm a serpent. I'm supposed to go, like, horizontally, right? Like, move? I guess not really, but I kind of could. No, I definitely can. You were supposed to be, what, in the water, right? Yeah, he's a sea serpent. Iris couldn't bother animating it. Maybe not. Dude, that's very unfortunate for us. We got cooked. I mean, I'm chilling here. Like, again, on the bright side, you know, we're fine farm-wise, and the team's kind of just doing well. This time it worked. Last time it just didn't. See? Maybe I have to go submerge so I can be smaller to fit. Let's ult, guys. Knock him to the side. To the side again. Now we wait when he dashes. Never mind. Boom. Good job. Let's knock him up. Catch him. W. Let's freaking go. Get it back. Merlin, flicker in. You can do it. Wuss. Guys, are we gonna win a game today? Holy shit. What the heck? Could he do that in Smite 1? No. That's one of the things... Actually, maybe he could have. I don't remember. Maybe he could have. I don't think so, but I don't remember. I have, like, Giannis was not... I know he was a popular character in Smite 1, I think. At least I think he was. But Giannis was, like, not typically played by very good players. So, if I played a Yorm and I had a Giannis on my team, that was already like probably not the most common thing. But they were usually probably very bad. So if it was a thing, I would not have been able to find out. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna imagine no, but maybe. Ouch, dude. Well, that's his ult. So I guess it's chill. I might be dead here. I missed, didn't I? Am I really that bad? Yeah, I guess I am. That sucks, dude. How did I miss that slow, bro? Hit that one. I think we're fine. It's close. Oh, I juked into it. My bad. I fucked it up really hard. He has a weird build, but I guess it worked. Damn. He has no ult. Nice job. I suck for that. I played that like fucking garbage. My fault. I thought I could kind of just stat check him, but that was really stupid. Of course I couldn't. Genji's here, maybe? Maybe Oni's is better? I don't know. Sure, we'll go Genji's. They want Fire Imps to be soloable by solo laners. Yeah, like just hearing something like that makes me be like, wow, they have no idea what they're talking about. Cause like, yeah, junglers just insta-kill them. Like they just don't understand how their game works, which is unfortunate. Like I understand how like scathing and mean that sounds and how backhanded that sounds and whatever's. But it's just like the case, unfortunately. Like solo laners don't go over there typically on their own. Because if you do, you're so stretched out and you're committed there for a period of time. And so you literally will just get insta-killed by the OP jungler that's going to be there anyways. Right? Like, so you don't even want to really walk up there and start the damn thing. Like, the amount of solo lane pressure you would need to start that non-contested is insane. And that's the only reason you'd start it, because if it was contested, you'd just get ganked and die. Like, it doesn't work. Like, the Fire Imps being squishier, whatever. I mean, junglers insta-kill them, but whatever, I guess. It really is very simple. It's just, like, rocks existing and stuff, there are ways that solo laners would get ahead with their pressure that were easier, quicker, and, like, less risky. And walking over for rocks was a minor risk, but it was something you could track. It was something that, you know, you didn't have to commit a large period of time for, and you'd only ever get if you had pressure. And now you just have nothing. Like, you can't do that camp. Like, and again, that, like, you wouldn't know that if you didn't play the role or weren't good. But, again, unfortunately, those people don't know what they're doing with the role. Again, that's not me saying they do a bad job on the game, but, like, they don't know what they're doing in this instance at all. Which sucks, right? But me personally, if I don't know what I'm doing with something, I don't, like, go and try to solve the quote-unquote issues and say there's issues if I don't actually know that. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's super, like, naive of them to, like, go for all these adjustments and stuff to a role instead of just, like, asking people who actually play it. It should feel the same for junglers. Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, that, like, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. It's grim. Is it this first time you're on YouTube? No, I've been on YouTube like the last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So not the absolute first. And if you look at my channel, if you ever like want to see some of the games from them, they're automatically saved on under the live tab. So if this ends or you want to see an earlier game or whatever, you can always look there after the stream. And for these games, I think you can just scroll back. But for like previous streams and stuff. But the minion proxy buff ending at 5 minutes? I did not. Oh, sorry, I completely missed that. Or so are they getting rid of that?
That's ult on.
Oh, that's interesting. I think that's a good change. I do think that's a good change. I honestly would say maybe 5 minutes is even a little too high of a gatekeep, but it definitely was a dated concept, and I do think it should have been removed. So that's a good change, like, for sure. There we go. See, look. I'm not immune to saying good things, I promise. That's definitely a good change. A lot of like rotational prio and stuff for Gold Furies felt a little bit hampered because proxying on especially like tankier characters just wasn't super feasible because the damage just was very bad. Like if you were playing like Thor without a power item, well Thor wasn't even too bad, but like more so like Achilles or something, I mean good luck. So we'll see how that impacts the game. I think that's a positive change though, for sure. And it still protects really the big problem that people are afraid of with proxying, which is the level 1 cheese, which
Apollo beads down.
Again should be covered, so that covers it, which is great. So right there guys, by the way, like you can't use dagger while you're CC'd, so we super knocked him up, and even if he had beads or whatever, he's just cooked, right? Because you have to still land. So that's kind of the Yorm aspect value, sort of, where the knockup is really very high, and it's difficult to deal with, you know what I mean? Naturally. I've not been super impactful this game, but we had a really big play right there, so that was good. I really hope Flash gets nerfed this upcoming patch. That's my only, like, wish from a balance perspective. Like, yeah, there's other stuff I could nitpick and stuff, but really Flash being nerfed is the only thing. Did get a dagger off, just barely. That was pretty close. Oh my gosh, I still almost died. I think I'm still dead. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's so fucked up, dude. Damn. That's alright. Just barely not able to. If I insta got that off, I would have. Too bad. All good, all good. Did we all die? No. Nice. Well done. Love it. Is Prophetic worth going 3rd item? It is. This game, don't take this game as like a super good indicator. Now, if you can go with 2nd, you should. I should have went at 2nd, I just forgot. It's stacked speed, like its stacking speed really just depends on your matchup and stuff. This is not a very standard game. So the fact that I'm at 12 and 4 stacks is definitely lower than I should be at this point. But again, this game is like a little weird. Yorm you always go Prophetic on because he's able to stack so efficiently with his range. So yeah. But it's definitely good. Again, my numbers like this game are a lot lower because it's been very awkward. But it's a good kind of awkward. I mean, we're just like hard winning. So if you're playing other characters, you know, you maybe won't go Prophetic at all. Or, you know, this late might be a little too late. So like Guan Yu, I probably would not go Prophetic on ever because he doesn't really have range. Usually it's just how much range does your character have. And if they have ticks and stuff, that's ideal. Obviously, Yorm aspect is slightly worse at getting stacks than, if not a lot a bit worse at getting stacks than regular Yorm because I don't have ticks on my 1 and my pools in general. But it's still good enough. Got his dash, he's dead, I think. Maybe Stampeded. Yo, he is living. Never mind. Good job. We got right tier 2 here. Good hit. Yeah, it's nice that I stay invis after getting hit. It's really helpful. Suki aspect is a mid aspect, not an ADC one. Oh, interesting. So what is the Suki aspect? I'm really surprised by that because base Suki was like good in mid in Smite 1. So I don't see how base Suki wouldn't be good in mid in this game as well. Is it like an in aspect type of thing? If so, that makes some sense. But I could still totally just see regular Suki just being a good mid laner, like no aspect needed. That probably will be the case, because this kit is like really, really flexible, and that's what I like about him. I really like Set, and I'm sad that Set probably won't be in the game for a long time, but yeah, Set and Suki fulfill that idea of like they're kind of playable in 4 roles, which is really important for gods like that to exist in this game. And I'm a bit surprised that he came at this point in time and not earlier, but hey bro, it's a good ad, so definitely happy about it. They've picked really good characters recently, and I think some of it's because some of the less interesting characters have just been kind of already put in. And I know they said that they're going to work on adding some more unpopular, or like less really unpopular characters from Smite 1 in the near future. because they have to do it at some point. And so I'm imagining probably Marty is going to be somewhat soon. I guess Shibalanke is coming, though. That's the next hunter. So is Shibalanke unpopular? I guess he probably is, right? I mean, I like Shibalanke. I like most of the Smite gods, though. So I tend to not really mind. But I guess like an unpopular mage that they would add would be like Mammon. But they do need a magical jungler in this game, so it wouldn't be a bad add even though she's kind of miserable. I might be way over my head here. I did not mean to 3 there. That was an accident. But it's alright, or 2, excuse me. But it worked out. Nice job. Good shit. We just end here. Nice. Alright, well, I played alright. I mean, you're definitely a setup character on this god, especially with the build and aspect like this, so I think we did our job. Good enough. GG. Nice. Let's go. You prefer the YouTube live? For sure, for sure. Yeah, no, I get it. I kind of do too. You don't have access to Twitch? Oh, that's so fire, dude. Nice. The pool still proc stacks like in Smite 1? They do, but this aspect doesn't have pool damage on it. So if you're base Durham, yes, but this aspect specifically got rid of that. If you see the enemy building Soul Reaver and or Kins, what health do you try to hit? Don't want to get too much health, but you still feel like you want some regardless. Yeah, so with Kin size, you're probably not going to see it built too much. Soul Reaver is almost a certainty on a character that can apply it well. So like I would be willing to bet pretty good money that Merlin's last item after this shard would have been Soul Reaver, and that's very common. So I think when you load into the game, you just look at their draft and you say, does their mid laner build Soul Reaver here, yes or no? So generally, if they have a lot of like tick damage or just application damage poke characters, they'll build it. So like Merlin will build it, Agni will, things like that. If it's a little bit more single target damage, like Scylla or Giannis mid, they might not build it. And if that's the case, you can be happy and kind of build whatever you want. But I think generally speaking, I just recommend builds that are kind of like a nice spread of both. So if you're going like these Lash Lifesteal builds, they're not very high in health, so you don't really need to worry about it. If you're building a true tank build, just make sure you get a Spirit Robe in there. That's a great protection item that doesn't have health. Try to look to see if like Breastplate's good for you. It's another pretty good value item that doesn't have health. So you just try to thread some of those in if you can, ideally, or even like a Genji's or something. Is Kali solo viable? It's viable in the sense that the character was really strong, and so you could still play it just because the character's strong. Now that she's gotten nerfed, I think literally 8 times, she's like okay. I don't know. I don't think she's much to write home about. Have you been writing much recently? I actually did a little today, but today was the first time in a long time, so no. Which is a bit disappointing, I know. Halloween Bari where she throws pumpkins? That's sick, dude. And a Gunnar Soul vampire skin? W. I believe the one also uses ranged attack instead. Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Nice, final. Sick. Who plays X-Ball in 2025? Well, nobody plays Smite 1 in 2025. But yeah, I guess X-Ball is probably kind of unpopular. I don't think he's a hated character, though. There is a difference. I'm very happy with X-Ball coming in. I like the god a lot. X-Ball enjoyer. Even if no set Osiris is coming? Yeah, no, I mean, the god ads have been great. Why did people kind of drop the phrase tiers? Because if you go the sustain build, where you go like Devos and Lash and stuff, you have no health. So if you, like, you'll typically go this lifesteal items and then you go like Nemean for health and prots. If you also go Freya's Tears, which you can at that point, you're just stacking on another item that has no health, which those builds are really low in health, so you kind of want to juice it up with some health to make your life still go further, and if you have Phoenix Shield, same idea. But it's still a fine item, and it's still good to buy. Like, it's probably underbuilt right now. Isn't Morgan Le Fay still... Yeah, she is. Yep. Apollo game? Dude, that's cringe. Nah, I don't really want to play Hunter. I'm not a huge Apollo guy. It's kind of bleh to me. I'm going to play Scylla. I've been trying to play Scylla for like 3 games. It keeps getting picked by them. Or someone else. So Shirley.
Select.
Hell yeah. I totally agree. I think like finding variety in the Hunter class can be really hard because they kind of all do the same thing, which they're meant to do, but Xbalanque has some really cool features to him, which just like isn't seen in characters in general. Like his ultimate is very unique. I think blinds are a really cool concept that's always been very underutilized in Smite. Not that like every character should have like a raw blind, but like the darkness kind of thing I think is visually less harsh, right? Because it's like dark rather than like a flash of light, and it's the same effectiveness. So it's very cool. I really do like stuff like that. Again, not that it should be everywhere in the game, but having some things of it is cool. And I mean, he's really like a true auto attacker, but he also, I don't know, I think his dash is one of the coolest abilities in Smite. I really like it. Xbalanque before Charybdis. Well, Charybdis was like very. I think she's probably gonna like come in pretty different. Her dash was just super strong, and I don't see that coming back in the same light. Because that was like a big problem I think people felt. And in a one relic game, I think it's going to be even more skewed. Where that god is just going to be really, really good if she comes over as is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think she'll probably get changed a little bit, which is kind of sad. Maybe, again, might not be true. I mean, Xbalanque, though, is a pretty, like, classic character. I feel like like, when I think of the Siege map, I think of Xbalanque. You know? Like, it's the Mayan kind of look. And I feel like, I mean, who's the most iconic Mayan god in Smite? Is it not Expel? I mean, maybe that's just me being, like, an older player. But I would say it's probably Xbalanque, no? You could say Cab, maybe, but... I don't know, man. I think... maybe Chalk, I guess, right? Yeah, no, it's probably Chalk. Boo. Bro, fuck Chalk. I hate Chalk. It's definitely Chalk. Damn it, dude. Dude, bro, no way they actually just banned... Oh, this is so cursed. Whatever. I got Papa Prod and Sun Prod. W. Okay, whoever their first pick is like so giga cringe, it's unbelievable. We are off banning Scylla to lock Wukong just to hoe me. For what? Well, nothing's good into that character, so F me, man. Guess I'll just play Thor. I have to play boring because they just locked in frickin' Wukong. I guess I could have played Cav. Well, whatever. It's fine. You're getting Elder Scrolls 6 and AMC before... Yeah. Yeah, Morgan Le Fay's not coming anytime soon. Probably. Think Xbalanque will thrive with either crits or classic auto attack builds? Probably auto attack builds. I don't think crit builds are really good on hunters overall, so I don't see him changing that that mold. Like, he's gonna be a very good Sunbeam Bow God, right? And I mean, I think Xbalanque generally was more of a yellow numbers god. Because you'd go like Transcendence, Dominance, and like Kin Size. Now, Dominance doesn't exist in this game anymore. But still, this was my one build. So I think those were generally his more favored builds. Also, crit and Death's Toll isn't always the best combo, and he's very much a Death's Toll god. What 3 gods do you think are underperforming / bad right now, and how would you fix them? Yeah, it would be Mulan, Amma, and probably Izanami, or maybe Rama. It'd be one of those two. I actually think I'd probably say... Yeah, I'd probably say those. Like, Hades is also in there. I think Hades, like, if I were to say genuinely the bottom 3, it would probably be Amma, Hades, and Izanami. Those 3 all suck. I think Mulan's actually a little bit better than all of those 3 gods. So, with Amma, I think the best thing you could do, like, there's probably... with all these characters, I think there's probably a lot you would need to do to make them good. But with Amma, I think the easiest thing would just be quite literally reinstating her old ultimate. The biggest problem with Amma's ult right now is that she's just too slow. And for a movement speed centric character, your ult literally slows you down. That's not good. Right? You're not... Like, characters aren't built in this game to be slowed down, generally speaking. That's a very big problem. So Amma just slowing down as a duelist, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it completely does not fit the kit, and it's really, really weak. So that's, to me, the easiest thing to do with Amma. I think the other thing, so her 2 gives mitigations, right? That's a big part of what made Amma very strong in Smite 1. In this game, the mitigations and damage reduction is the same thing. Scales off of her intelligence, and she doesn't really typically build intelligence because she needs strength to auto-attack and do damage. So just like giving her some type of damage mitigation that requires less in, or maybe no in at the start, and then scaling off of it, like just some type of a buff to that. Because the fact that she's virtually getting nothing unless she builds in, and she doesn't want to build in, is like really, really conflicting, you know what I mean? For Izanami and or Rama, I'll say Izanami because I think she's a bit worse. I think her biggest issue is that in Smite 1 she really benefited off of everybody being tankier, including herself, and it allowed her to walk up on waves and kind of just like wail away at them. She can't do that in this game. So the biggest fix for that is probably just... Gosh, I really don't even know. Izanami's a hard one. I think probably what they could do is they could just increase her utility. I'm not saying it'd help like fix her, but maybe to make her better. So like, I think her 2 should have a stronger slow on it, and it should have more anti-heal on it. Maybe her 1 bleed is a little bit better. I'm not saying that fix her. It might make her better. I don't really think you can fix the weaknesses of her kit. No CC immunity, like a kind of weak dash. I think you just have to make the other things better. And then, what's the other god? Oh, what was it? Hades? Yeah, he just doesn't fit in this game, like, with all the changes, like, his items... he doesn't get to walk up and just kind of fight. The healing changes really screwed him over. His sustain sucks. His early game pressure is just not super strong. I don't really know if Hades can be good. Because the problem with Hades is, like, if you actually think of, like, buffs, his kit is still strong. He doesn't have the issue the other gods have, where they have kit issues. His character's kit is actually still very strong. It's just that, like, he kind of doesn't get to get his items online. And he kind of gets one shot. So if you actually, like, if you buff around that, he's going to become really overpowered very easily because his kit's good. I don't really know, honestly, for Hades. I think Hades, though, is less of like a... Like, Hades being bad is not a permanent thing. I think Izanami and Amma being bad is likely a permanent thing. Because they're bad because of system things or things with their kit that are just so flawed and fucked up that there's, like, no fixing it unless they completely do it over. When it comes to Hades, it's just the meta right now he's not good in. And, like, maybe if certain matchups come in, he'll be a niche soul laner that'll be fine, right? This guy started wave, by the way. That's why he had clear pressure, which is weird. He's also positioning really poorly, so we're going to get very ahead in this lane because he doesn't know how to fight it. Like, you should not be fighting as hard as this guy's fighting. It's really grief. He's positioned really bad, so I think we'll be good. I think hybrid scalers are overall a failure. I think the concept's incredible, but the balance has generally been really weak, especially on the hunters, or just the auto attackers. Not really the hunters, but the auto attackers as a whole. Like, I see hybrid scaling on Aladdin, I say, wow, that's pretty well done. See hybrid scaling on like Wukong, and even though strength Wukong is like really shit, the concept is still solid. And if you go like the sustained Wukong build with like Bluestone and stuff, it's good, you know what I mean? Like full strength sucks, but like a sustained heal build is fine. So yeah, I don't think as a concept it's a failure. I just think the balance with the auto attackers is really, really poorly done. And that's fixable. It's not like a throw it out. It's just you kind of really need to look back and go through a lot of them and find ways. Because the big problem, right, is if you build intelligence on auto attack characters, their auto attacks do so little damage that whatever util they have, even if it's actually helpful within, is just not worth it, right? So like Amma, if you're not auto attacking and doing damage, you're useless. Same thing with all those hunters. So the biggest and easiest way to fix that is you really have to just super juice the end scaling on those characters. And probably get rid of hybrid int strength items like Braggies. Or at least change them a little bit to be a bit more skewed towards one side or the other.
Double kill. Killing spree.
He looks really interesting for a hybrid. I didn't see the reveal, but I will see it after the stream. And I believe it, dude. Suki's like great, and I think it makes sense that he's a hybrid. I think, yeah, because like when you look at the auto attackers, name me one like auto attacker. I mean, I think Bari's the exception. And even then, like at this point, Bari strength is like kind of fallen off. Yeah, but aside from Bari, I can't think of a single auto attacker that can actually build strength or int like effectively, or excuse me, int effectively. Like I know Zeus is, but he's an int scaler. Like yeah, you can build auto attack on him, I guess, but that's a bit weird. I guess what I'm saying is like the hybrid scalers, I just don't really think can work as it stands unless they get buffed on the int scaling side of things. Like, could you imagine intelligence Kurnanos, or intelligence Cupid, or intelligence Izanami? You know what I mean? Like, you just can't do it. It doesn't work. Amma int worked for a tiny bit of time in the alpha, and then it got hard nerfed, and it was unplayable since. So, yeah. See if we can find Cuckoo. Oh, that's unlucky. Well, I'm not ulting him in tower. Too bad. Thought he was like by his blue. I should have waited. Oh, Danza. Yeah, no, sorry, you're right. Danza's one. You are right. I forgot about Danza. But Danza's a great example of a well-done intelligence scaling character. Because it actually works. But why does it work? Because the scaling numbers are really, really, really good. Like, if you look at Danza's scaling numbers, they're incredibly strong. Now, Neith is also, I guess, a bit of an example. I think that the weird thing about Neith is her strength build was never good. They've done a good job actually, like, flipping it, so now she's a bit more viable in both. But a lot of... She's not really an auto attacker, so I don't really consider Neith so much of an auto attacker. I guess she can be in this game because of the aspect, though that's a bit different. Base Neith is not an auto attacker. But yeah. No, Danza's a great example, though, of, like, that it can be done right. Like, I don't think Izanami or Kern or anything needs a hybrid kit, removal, or changer or anything like that. They just need their in-scaling better. Because if, like, Medusa, for example, you guys saw I tried to do the intelligence Medusa. It felt bad. And I was farming while I went the exact same build I did on Danza, and I just did no damage in comparison. What makes Rama bad? Really, the big thing is that he doesn't have the ability to just like walk up and get lean pressure in this game. So in Smite 1, he could just kind of walk up with the support and hit the wave and just like melee, like be in effectively melee range of the brute minions. and then he would just like, you know, astral arrow the whole wave. He can't do that in this game. He just dies. So with time to kill being lower, characters like Rama, who really excelled at being shred, burst, scaling ADCs, who had a really actually nice lane pressure in terms of clear, like Rama, like Izanami, just don't really have a home in this game. I'm inting, by the way, like really, really, really hard to beat this. Ooh, okay, we're fine. That was really troll. At least we lived, though. Overstayed like hell. Good job.
Your right tower is under attack.
So it's just like, yeah, he doesn't really fit. Now again, Rama could fit. He just probably needs... I don't really even know how to buff Rama. He's kind of a hard character to buff. I can't really think of something. Like, obviously, yeah, you can always buff, like, oh, reduce the mana cost and reduce the cooldown and blah, blah, blah. But, like, an actually relevant buff, I'm not sure I can think of one right now. That would actually help that issue. I mean, you could give him slightly higher base prots or something as like a unique case. Maybe that, I mean, that'd help a ton probably, but that's not going to happen. I don't think they've ever gone for like individual case balance like that, where they will like slightly nerf or buff a character's stats like that. I think that'd probably be the best way, but I don't think it's going to happen. It'd be cool though. I don't think it's a bad way to balance. Smite's never really done that. League of Legends does it a lot. That's why I was like thinking about it. But yeah, Smite just doesn't do it. It's not a bad thing. It's just their choice, you know. It's a style, I guess. Buff his ult. Yeah, I don't really think that'd make him like a better pick though. I mean, it would just make him like have like a gimmick where like his ult can kind of like kill people because his ult does even more damage. But like, I don't know if that's really like a damn, insane rotation. Not gonna lie, I don't really know if that's like a sustainable or like even good change. That's why you have to be a bit careful. Like, that still wouldn't fix his issues. That would just make like a component of him better at a different stage of the game without addressing his problem, which is he can't walk up for waves early. You know what I mean? And then his playstyle doesn't really fit the game. Well, guys, we got ganked by the jungler when Gold Fear was up, so we just got gold for free. Nice. Huge.
Your left tower is under attack.
Is it can't be good, it's too strong in low elo games? I mean, that might be fair. Like, there could be something to be said about some characters are too strong in low elo. I don't know. I guess my take on that is like, I understand
right. That's crazy.
I understand the perspective with like, yeah, certain picks are strong and weak early, or like in lower ranks, and you have to be mindful of that. And I do get it, but I also think with how new Smite 2 is, the player base is like exceptionally bad. And that is the truth. Smite 2 players are way worse than the average Smite 1 players were back when like Smite 1 was like alive. It's like night and day, genuinely. So I'm not sure balancing like characters on lower ranks is gonna be so relevant. Not that, again, you shouldn't do it at all, but I think a lot of it's just like a learning curve that happens with games. And so if you say like we can't, like I guess what I'm saying is I don't think Izanami is going to be strong in low ranks forever. I think there will come a time, even if it is slow, that she's going to become unplayable in low ranks, or like very bad in low ranks too. I guess you can just say let's wait for that point then. That's fine. I mean, look, not every character needs to be good. That is like important to remember. There were gods in Smite 1 who were like meme gods for years. Like Anubis was a meme god forever. Kumbhakarna was a meme god forever. It's okay if Izanami and Mulan, for example, or Amma are the meme gods of this game. It's unfortunate if you like them a lot, but every MOBA is going to have like their meme gods that just suck. So if that's them, it's no problem. I don't think you need to have every character like... I think it's even maybe a bit good if there's some characters that are just pure shit. and you don't need to rush to fix them or like change anything about them. Like, it would be nice to, but I think that kind of like makes them exciting. It kind of makes them appealing to one-tricks who like really want to play a character that people kind of like, you know, look over. I think you maybe feel less of that sentiment even from me in this game, more so than you did in Smite 1, because there's just less characters in this game, so when a character comes out and they're weak, or like a character's in the game and they're weak, it feels like a really big slap in the face.
GG's,
But
guys.
overall, I think that sentiment is actually completely fine. It just takes some time, you know? Like, if there were 150 gods in this game, I don't think anyone would give a damn about the fact that Ramen is an Ami sucked, right? But there aren't, right? So, you know. What's up, Louis? Is Kep replayable anywhere besides support? Definitely not. Thank you, Gort, for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, guys. I will, like, be right back, but I will hit the queue. We did nothing that game. We just farmed. GG. Alright, I'm back. Are you in the aspect Mori nerf train? Yeah. I mean, for sure. Hopefully it happens. Who knows? No, you're good, no. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. No, I mean, you could, like, okay, when I say meme god, I just mean bad in, like, a bubble. You can hit deity on any character if it's, like, viable, if you're good enough, right? Like, if I made a new account right now and only played Izanami, would I hit deity? Yeah, I'm not even, like, EDC's not my best role. You absolutely can do it. Like, I'm talking about bad in context of, like, if I need to win a game, would I ever pick this? And the answer is no. But, like, ultimately, what you're good at is what matters, you know? And that's always been the case. Hydra, thank you so much for the raid, bro. Titan Bingo. I hope we hit it. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful stream. We are having a riveting queue right now, but it will pop when it does. I'm gonna check out how dude, Chris is 5-0 today. What a talent. 1-4, I think. It's alright though. Or no, 2-4 now. You got bingo today? Big W. Happy to hear it, man. Nice. Alright guys, well we're 2-4 today. Maybe we can go even. We'll see. Haven't really gotten video worthy games, but I guess I am gonna do something where I could maybe, so we'll see.
Select your god.
What's up, Cup? Nice to see you, bro. What's up, Giannis? Okay. Lifebinder is good. If your character uses it well, it's really solid. The health's good, the stats are good. It's kind of like a magical runeforged, I guess. We're gonna play Wukong so we don't have to play against it. It's just a wise decision. We're gonna go the lifesteal build this game, I think. I guess I could go in though. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I should go in. I'll go in.
Son Wukong.
Alrighty. Do lifesteal? I mean, I could. I guess I can. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're both good this game. Sure. Is Aspect Wukong always better? No, it's not. It's good though, like having the like when you go full int, you should always go aspects because you want to stay in the eagle stance and just have the lower cooldowns. When you're going like this type of a build, it's really preference. They're both fine. It's aspect Mordred. What the hell? All right. Fair enough, I guess.
Enemy spotted.
Cancel that. Minions have spawned.
Yeah, I don't know why he has that. I mean, I guess it's because he's not... actually, I don't know. I guess it's because he's not auto-attacking me, so he wants to auto the wave to get cooldowns faster. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... I don't really think it's a good idea. Cleared faster than me. I think he sundered it. He did sunder it. It's a little annoying. Oh well. I mean, going sunder is like so grief here, I think. Guess it helps his early game. That health pop was very silly. Probably gets 2 first. It's very close. Bro, what is this minion RNG? Here we go. I took forever for a minion to die there. They all, like, my minions just started all hitting different ones. That's actually insane. He finished the full wave before I killed one minion. There. Like, what the hell? Okay, we'll play this a little slow. This is still fine for me. I got hit by that. Yikes. We are just kind of getting hit, aren't we? I've been a bit of a magnet for abilities. It's okay, though. What's happened to my autos? Hello? Okay. Bro, is my game like bugged? I'm so confused. What was that? Bro, what? Am I just lagging? Oh, fuck no. This new solo start's fine. Hey, it's definitely a bit better. It's more consistent, which is great. That actually makes 0 sense. Yeah, no, that's like... my character was like having desynced autos, so I wasn't sure. But I'm not lagging, I don't know. That's very weird. No, I mean, I definitely did not miss that. I just went right through him. That was... Okay, well... Unfortunate. I guess we're just a bit screwed. Oh well. Yeah, this lane's completely unplayable now. Dead. Oh, this is so doomed. Ay, 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 bro. Like, that can't be real life, man.
Your left tower is under attack.
Too bad.
An enemy has been slain.
Too bad.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Enemies in the left Enemy spotted.
Attack into your fear.
Enemy ultimate down. Enemy ultimate down.
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Well, he threw. We're back. That was a little bit fortunate. Okay, I gotta go Devos and then, yeah. That's like the most tilting start I've ever had. Well, well, well. You know what? It's okay. We will recover it.
Enemies in the right jungle.
I think he has ult soon. I shouldn't have won that. Yeah, I lose this whole wave. Roots. Still down a level. Damn. All good. We'll recover, it's fine. I do have Devos now, which is the biggest thing. Like, I really do need to get this, so...
Enemies at the gold field.
we'll have a rough time, but we can eventually make this fine. This is all.
On my way.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad. There's 4 people there. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. We'll just shove left here, and then I can come over. It's my blue, maybe. He might just have already done it. Yeah, he did. I'll just like play to block here a little bit. Okay.
I'll gain left lane. Enemy ultimate down.
That was a bit weird. He's out. He's out. Too bad. How was that up again? Really? Damn, dude. We got a Sunder. Just reset here. I think I'll go Lash first. Oh, I forgot I had a... Shit, I did not mean to get a bird. It's okay. I mean, yeah, I think we... This is, like, definitely not a good game state. We'll figure it out. Maybe me being in bird is better. I don't think I want to fight again in this lane. I'm really still in a terrible spot. That early game was completely fucked. It's gonna take a bit, but we'll get there. Ouchie. It doesn't feel very good, huh? No worries.
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, having the lower cooldowns, like, it is nice. I mean, obviously this isn't like the ideal way to be playing this lane, but you gotta kind of make do with where you're at, right? So, I think it's okay. I'd like to have Tiger to fight, but again, I'm probably just gonna play it slow. We're in a really bad spot as a team as well, so it's not like I really have a salvage thing here. I think probably our play is to just look for like a proxy and then rotate. Okay, what was that? Unfortunate. Air blue's gone. I mean, it was always gone. Can I ever fight? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to switch stances post-ult. I guess we have a chance here too. I don't need. Nice kill on right. Dennis still wants to gank me. I think he backed. He didn't. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna stop his back to scythe. Never mind, we'll stop it ourselves. It's nice to kind of mess with this guy because the ruler's just farming, right? So it's definitely good. Did use our beads, but again, I really am okay with this. I feel like we're kind of screwing him over big time here. Stop his back again. Nice. Alright, he finally backed. Wasted a lot of time right there. Again, it's not really getting us an advantage, but my Uller just gets a bit of breathing room. And we will take that.
The Pyromancer has arrived.
Okay. Do we have enough for Lash? I don't, but I do have to back here. We're making it work. We are making it work. Slowly.
Your right tower is under attack.
It's the best matchup against Wukong. I think like any tank is fine. I just wouldn't play backliners. I think Yorm's okay in the early game. Mordred's a fight god, which is nice. You could play Chalk as well. That's okay. Just fast right and ult. Yeah, I guess so. Too bad. Or did he TP maybe? Maybe he TP'd. He definitely just TP'd. Grim. Do I even get anything here? I don't think so.
Your right tower is under attack.
Gosh, what a terrible, terrible time we're in right now. He is building low health, which is good. He's going to do a lot of damage, but there is a world where we do just one-shot him later. Not me, but like our team. We just got to get there.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Enemy missing middle.
Cancel that.
Finn is ulting me. No way, dude. Oh, he is fucked.
Has been slain.
Tough, dude. Can I back here? Should be able to. I almost killed Dana. He's just a bit too quick. Got this now. We'll go into Umber Link. How passionate are you in scrims? Is there a pick that ignites your passion? Yeah, I like playing backliners in scrims. I haven't really been allowed to on a lot of teams because they're like, oh, we need a frontliner. But I really, like, and looking back, I've always had the most success when I can play the picks I really want to play. So I have made that a promise to myself. In the future, I will just not be strong-armed out of picks I want to play. Because usually, like, I'll probably know best, you know, for my role, right? I think that's a fair take. I just also completely entered. Thankfully, we don't die, I don't think, but it feels really bad. So anytime I get to play something I can kind of have some sauce on and sort of carry the game with, I'm very happy. Cab I really enjoyed, and then they kind of ruined him with... I mean, I guess to be fair, he's like low-key kind of back. Like, Pendulum Cab was the most fun Cab has ever been. And then they kind of ruined it, but he's sort of back again, so maybe there's hope. We are down 2k gold and winning the trade. W. I mean, man, what a horrific start. Okay. It's fixable, though. It really is fixable. This is not that bad. Oh my gosh, and we get the Gold Fury. There's hope.
Your middle tower is under attack.
He does have Lash now. Ouch. Yeah, it's still not very easy. But again, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We scale. It's okay. Oh, he's on vision. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he should come over here. It's kind of a waste of time. It's okay though. We'll do our backs. W. It's kind of hard for me to actually find a way to catch back up. You know what I mean? Like, I want to rotate, but he can kind of just keep me here by hitting me, and I don't really have the opportunity to just, like, get away from him. I wish I did, but I don't. Not, like, enough that I'm unscathed, at least, and still farming. Like, to farm, I have to lose health, which I can gain back, but then I can't rotate. So it's a bit like we're just kind of stuck here, and we're getting hit a lot. It doesn't feel very good. I'm a mint chocolate chip super fan. Dude, I'm trying to calm, and yeah. Okay, we'll catch this wave and rotate, ideally. I can fight him right now. I know I'm behind, but I don't care. Dennis here. Fuck me, man. Alright, we're fine. Go in. Okay, I did the same thing where we just... Oh, wow. That was kind of a crazy hit, no? I'm alive. Oh, man, that's so unlucky. I guess, to be fair, if he doesn't hit the site, they probably don't dive. It's very close, though. Oh, well. Well, we 2v1'd. We didn't kill them, but we got very close. Like I said, I mean, we'll be fine. Even though I'm behind, I'm kind of just frying. So we're getting there. guess I'll do this to my blue and then go to chess camp. Sounds like a plan. They're not on this, are they? Surely not.
Enemy team has
Yeah.
destroyed the pyramid. Your left tower
Okay.
has been destroyed. Your left tower is under
He has a couple more Devo stacks than me, which, you know, is a bit sad, but I'll like get ahead of him eventually with those. You know, the Devo stack difference, if it's not many, really doesn't matter too much. And again, it's quite hard to actually really get ahead in Devo stacks in this game, like post 75 with how it works, right? So Mordred's just mid. We shove out left here, likely get the tower, and then I just TP. I'd love to have Nemi in here, but I just kind of can't, sadly. Oh wow, the guy actually TP'd as I TP'd. I should have stayed there. I would have just fried the soul. Yeah, I was like seeing something and oh wait, no, she didn't. What was that then? I'm so confused. Hello? Okay, well I got fried. That's my bad. I thought I'm so lost. What was that then? Was it just like a random... That's what I thought it was at first, and I was like, no way. Oh buddy, you fucked up. One more, good job. Cooldowns here. Rod's popping off. It's okay, good job. Nice. Alright boys, we are down 300 gold. So see, eventually you can fix the fuck up. I will maintain, that was absolutely lag, but it is what it is. That shit was cringe as hell. At least we fixed it. We're gonna win. Huge. Got him. Get him back. Alrighty. Playing against solo or troll? Best of luck, dude. You got this. Don't worry. He's been throwing a little bit. And I hope it goes well. I'll go Freya's tier, so we need some cooldown ideally. So this is the pickup. His brain's already fried? No, dude, it's not. Thank you, Hydra. Hate the range scaling on Wukong. I've kind of grown to not mind it too much. It is a little weird sometimes, like for sure. I mean, this build feels really good. Again, I do think this build will get nerfed, and Wukong's stats right now are really, really good because of Wukong and stuff, and just like the amount of flexibility this god has. So I suspect this patch will probably be a pretty hard Wukong nerf. And this god might just become super shit. If he gets nerfed and they nerf this healing build, I think Tank Wukong could just like fall completely off the map. But I also don't know, because Smite does kind of need its popular picks, and like if Wukong's its popular pick, I think they're probably going to look at it, it's like it's a semi-recent god release, and people really like it. It's not been around in the game like Chalk has forever. Let's just like have it cook for a while as like the top pick. It's very possible they just do that, you know? Which, I mean, I don't really dislike. I think it's good to have picks that are like around for some time at least. Because I think one thing that, you know, maybe like is a bit of a, I don't want to say a problem, but it's just a feature of having the game have like a lot of changes to systems and stuff, is that like people will ask me, hey, do you still think X thing is really good or bad? And I have to say no, and it's not because I'm inconsistent, or at least not trying to be, but it's just that things change every patch, it feels like, right? Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little, and, you know, you do want to have some type of cohesion through time, and they're starting to get that. This CC combo is a bit devious, but we're okay. I'm moving slowly, you guys see that? This guy's dead. Let's freaking go. I didn't get the kill, but it's okay. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, so it's my 1 that gives me attack speed. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I like I'm never in this stance consistently. Oh, my bad, dude. I thought I timed it. Whoops. That's okay. At least we got him. Yeah, it's kind of hard to time that stuff. I gotta say. My bad. Wish the tank glide shield build wasn't shit. I kind of do too. I don't know, Myth. It's like a weird thing. I can probably it's like because of the thing I used to stream on both platforms. I think I have to like get a different. I don't know. It's odd. It's quite odd.
Your team has destroyed the fire shop.
Chase the enemy.
Dude, really? What the heck? I could have beats, but I was like, yeah, we're fine. That's lame. Damn, dude. Rough. Got hit by the auto as I was like ascending. Damn. Still a 1 fight, so it's fine, but a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit sleepy. Good job though. Well done, good kills. Let's go, team. 4 for 1, huge.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Guys, do I do one more or do I go to sleep for a nap? What do you guys think? It might be nap time, I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I was talking earlier about like how school is like not hard, and it's just kind of like going there, and it's nice that I get up early, etc. Like I was talking about that. You know what's so somebody commented, I think they said like you can spend that time to study. Bro, I feel like half the time, dude, in school now. Again, I don't know if this is the same for you guys in college, but a lot of like my courses have really gone away from tests. They've really gone more towards projects and like more written stuff. Even like the business courses and stuff, and even maybe we're like I'm not getting a paper when I have a math course, but I've taken my math stuff, so I'm done with that. It's a lot more project centric because of like cheating and stuff, widespread, I guess, with like AI and all that. So they think it's more practical to have projects, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm a big project believer. I think tests are near worthless in most fields. Like if you're trying to be a doctor or a lawyer, okay, fair enough. But besides that, I don't really see the point. I think tests are like such an impractical like way of living. Oh, yeah, you're just locked in a place and you can't figure out anything. You can't look at anything. No, like that's ridiculous. It's just I don't know, it's stupid. Nice, GG. I thought Thana played well. Oh, he's crying. Damn, rip. Why this build over full in? It's just like with this build you get a bit more frontlining for your draft, and we have a Khepri and an Afro, so that'd be helpful. You know what I mean? You can go full in though. Again, it's all very good. It's just this build specifically will help us have a bit more presence on the draft as a whole, and with our comp we kind of prefer that. All right. I think I'm going to call it, guys. I know the stream's a little bit short, only 3.5 hours. I normally do like 4, but I'm going to go take a nap. So I really do appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. On Twitch, I'm going to give a raid to Chris T. And on YouTube, obviously, it'll just close. So, yeah, I thank you guys for watching. I could maybe... yeah, basically, Lule, like, most warriors can use this build. Mulan can use it, Odin can use it. Thor can use it. Mordred can use it. You don't have to build it on all those guts, but you can. So yeah. So we'll give Chris a raid, and yeah, I'm